Hello? Hello? Hi. There's a plant next to me.
Hi. I'm a plant and I'm next to her.
Plant spotted! No way! Uh-oh, I broke something.
I've always wanted to be behind a big gray square.
I'm sorry, I don't know what I broke, but I broke something, but I fixed it, so it's fine. It's fine, that didn't happen. Ignore that. You didn't see that. Did you see something?
I did with both my eyes.
No, you're hallucinating. I didn't see shit.
Oh, okay. Alright. If you say so.
So?
I'm just gonna aggressively believe you.
Good.
I think.
As you should. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Viv. I'm a plant monster, and I don't eat people. Got it?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, good. Good.
Yippee!
I stream a lot. I don't eat people. You know, I don't eat people.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
I mean, why would you?
I mean, I don't think there would be a reason to,
Exactly.
other than for sustenance. But, you know.
Yeah, like, no. I totally get it. No, it makes perfect sense.
I'm glad you get it. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah.
It's important to establish that I don't eat people.
Oh, yeah, no, totally. I mean, like, why would you, right? Like, there's no reason to.
I feel like we're going in a loop here. I feel like we're in a loop.
My I don't eat people t-shirt is getting a lot of questions already answered by my shirt.
Yeah! See, that's the attitude we're looking for. Your chat really...
Ashley fucking gets it.
We get the vibe here. Ashley fucking gets it.
Ashley fucking gets it.
Thank you for getting it, Ashley.
Yeah. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Anytime. Chat, I'm gonna be real. I've been talking to Viv over the last week, and they're actually really cool. And I'm so glad that they were like, yeah, I want to come on the show.
What if we used up all our questions and there's no more content? Then what do we do?
No, because I have a questions notepad, because I'm professional.
Uh-huh.
What? No way.
You're very sure? You're very sure?
No, I'm totally sure.
Cover all of them? Okay.
We didn't cover any of them. I was very meticulous. Totally planned this in a way that would work for me.
That's good, because I didn't plan shit.
I'm trying to find what one I want to start with, though. Chat, if you have questions at any point as well, let us know. Just start saying shit.
To preempt maybe the obvious one, no, I don't eat people. Thank you for asking, though.
Yep. There it is. Another question answered. What a day.
Very productive.
But yeah, chat, if you have any questions at any point, feel free to just, like, say shit, I guess. Like, do whatever the fuck you want.
Happy Dawn Trail Day.
I'm not your mom, I don't give a fuck.
I am.
Oh. She might give a fuck.
This is that kind of show.
She might give a fuck, but I won't.
Okay. I always give a fuck. That's my secret cap.
First question. What's your least favorite game?
What's my least favorite game?
Yeah. That's what no one ever asks. It's always, oh, what are you playing at the moment? What's your favorite game? No, what game do you fucking hate?
Yeah, the ones I was ready for.
Wait, really?
No, I was ready for favorite game. What are you playing right now? I was ready for all those. My least favorite game
what game do you fucking hate?
I fucking hate... I have a lot of beef with Metroid Other M.
Okay.
I have a lot of beef with Metroid
What's the beef with Metroid? I haven't played that one.
So there's like a lot of very blatant Samus Aran character assassination. If you're like aware of the Metroid games at all, if you've played any of the other ones,
I've played some of them. I've played Prime. I played the Prime trilogy.
Yeah,
those games are awesome.
And, like, they're fantastic, right? Samus is stoic badass who doesn't really say anything, but somehow exudes a lot of very strong personality traits regardless, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
In Other M, she doesn't shut up. And
No
she,
way.
He has this whole character arc about like motherhood, and it's like, sure, that's never been what she's about.
She's been about wearing a big fucking suit of power armor and shooting stuff.
Yeah, and doing like Rambo rampages.
Cool shit, right?
Yeah, and like you can be a mom. That's awesome. I think not every female character needs to be a mom.
No.
Yeah? Is that maybe controversial? I don't know. It just took her in a direction that did not seem like her at all.
That baby.
And also, essentially killed off the Metroid franchise for almost a whole decade.
Until Dread.
Basically, yeah. We got the Metroid 2 remake, which was fine.
Was that official though? I thought that was fan made.
Yeah. It was a whole thing. There was a fan made one that was in development for a long time, and then they released it, and Nintendo immediately DMCA'd it, or not
Nintendo
DMCA'd,
moment.
Yeah, Nintendo did. They took it down. They said go away. And then 6 months or a year later or something, they released the official remake, so everyone was like, oh, that's why. Yeah, okay.
They were like, oh, okay, we get it now.
Yeah, and it was pretty good. It was solid. It was made by the people that made Dread, eventually. So it was their first
I heard
run
Dread
at
was
it.
really fucking good, but I never picked it up.
God,
I was so busy when that came out.
So good. Incredible. That Samus characterization I was talking about, completely nailed. Completely nailed.
Thank you,
Some of
Other
the only
M.
words she talks are not in English, and they're so well done. Dread is perfect. Dread is wonderful, but Other M gave me a solid 10 years of pain. With it
As
being
children
the most
often
recent
do.
thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
As children often do.
Yeah.
So that game I hate. Other M, terrible.
Terrible.
Really awful.
Okay, but what's
Completely-
the favorite game then?
The favorite game?
The favorite.
Well, the adjacent obvious pick is Metroid Prime. Probably 2, I think, is my favorite.
It's so good.
Yeah.
That game's so sick.
The real answer is FF14. The real answer is 14. That's
Guys, can you
cheating,
tell
though?
she's gay?
Can you tell she's gay?
Favorite game is Final Fantasy 14.
Favorite game is FF14. It feels like it's cheating though, because it's less of a
To be fair,
of a game at this point. I'd play it every day.
I would love to be into 14 as much as some of my friends are, and have set goal. So many friends of mine were like, "Yeah, I met my goals that I set for myself in Endwalker," and I was like, "Damn, I quit Endwalker 2 months in and played World of Warcraft for the entire expansion." But I actually want to get into 14 this expansion. I want to raid more. I want to maybe dip my toes into an ultimate or something. But it's just finding people is hard.
It's so hard. It's so hard. And it's so hard if you try to do that sort of thing without it.
I might just kidnap you and Lom.
Okay.
Man, let's run UCOB. Yeah, Lom, let's fucking do it.
Oh my god. Someone say UCOB? Best fight in the game, baby?
Dude, fuck it. I'll just kidnap you and Lom. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we can destroy UCOB. Demolish it.
I want to dip my
though.
toes more into ultimates. Obviously, I've done extremes in Savage before, but I actually want to get comfy with them instead of just clear the fight once and never touch it again.
Totally. That's how I treat ultimates, but
And
Savage,
maybe
you have to rewear.
Sorry, there's a lot of loud cars. I have to have my window
that's okay.
open because it's summer.
Yeah,
and
of
I
course.
don't want to... You ever seen The Wizard of Oz?
I have.
You know at the end of the film when that bitch melts?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be me if I shut my window. I'd become juice on the floor.
Famously ventilated UK.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Someone say ultimate? Me! I want to try one.
They're so much fun. That, in my humble opinion, they're the best content in the game. In my silly raider brain.
Do other raids and shit, but
It's
I'll
hard.
just kidnap
hard.
you and Lom.
Yeah, kidnap people.
I'll kidnap you. You play the
72.
game
I'm
enough. I
volunteering
can just
here.
kidnap you.
Literally, yes. I don't like to do ultimates for the sake of doing ultimates. I do them to do them. I don't do them for like weapons or anything. I don't find the value in that, but I find a lot of value in helping people who are friends of mine clear.
Right.
So
you volunteer to be kidnapped to help me play the game.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
This isn't just
Absolutely.
ultimates. This is like extremes and savage too. If I want to do them, I'm like, hey.
If you send me a DM and I'm available, I'll hell yeah join.
Fuck yeah.
I can't promise I'll know everything.
Well, no, I can't promise I'll know everything. I'm kind of stupid.
That's me too, girl. What?
Like, I'm kind of fucking stupid, right?
Listen, if we're doing it at Party Finder, the attitude I always go in with is try not to be the worst person in any given PS. And
Chat, week 1 Party Finder. Who wants to come in with me? Week 1 Savage Party Finder.
It's such a low bar, as you will find if you do it with any regularity. PF is wild.
I did PF Party Finder week 1 last expansion.
God bless.
And I quit. I got to P3 that week and I quit.
Oh, P3 and PF was so hellish for
I couldn't see. That was my problem.
So long. Yeah, it's so unfortunate because that fight is incredible. That
and I went and played World of Warcraft for the whole expansion instead.
You can see in that game.
Yeah, the circles have different colors.
It's true.
Yeah, chat, who wants to come in? Week 1 Party Finder. Let's run it.
Good luck. You have fun.
Week 1 Extremes too. Come on, let's run it. Let's run that shit.
That's more fun.
No, that does sound like fun.
I think.
You volunteer as tribute for that.
I volunteer as tribute. The extremes, the farther you get away from release day, the more painful they become.
That is true.
That's true with every content in the game, though. It's true with literally everything. The farther you get to the end of their life cycle, the more awful they become in PF.
And then you just go and do it on sync.
Yeah.
What's the most... This is a question I asked everyone, to be honest.
Oh boy, oh boy.
What's, like, the most disappointed you've been by a release?
Metroid Other M!
Okay, fair. Fair. I kind of walked into that one.
It's probably Metroid Other M. I pre-ordered that game.
I'm so sorry.
I have a really bad track record of pre-ordering games, though.
So do I.
I don't do it anymore unless it's like a 14 expansion, like Dawntrail. But I had 3 pre-orders in a row that were Metroid Other M, Resident Evil 6, Mass Effect Andromeda, and after that I was like, okay, no more. We're done.
I'm not gonna lie, the last game outside of like Dawntrail and like the WoW expansion that I pre-ordered, because like I don't count those because I'm actively playing them, right? It's just more content. Was God, what was it? Tears of the Kingdom.
Sure.
And I low-key regret pre-ordering that.
I could never get into either of them. I tried really hard.
I loved Breath of the Wild. Terrible Zelda game, amazing open world game.
That's an interesting take. That's an interesting
It's a hot take. People want me dead for this take, but I think as a Zelda game, Breath of the Wild is fucking terrible.
So I'm not disagreeing with you.
But like as an open world game, like if you just take it as like an open world game, right?
For sure.
It's one of the best games ever. But as a Zelda game, nah.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with you. I don't disagree. I could never get into Breath of the Wild.
That's fair.
I couldn't. I tried really, really hard. It reminded me a lot of like Far Cry.
Yeah.
Which is maybe a weird comparison.
No, I get it because of the towers and everything.
Felt the same. The loot felt the same. Much more interesting than like I love Far Cry 3. Don't make me.
Far Cry 3 is good. It's just like the rest of them.
They're just all the same.
Yeah.
They're the same, like map clearing objective. It's Ubisoft, right? It's the Ubisoft.
They've been doing it since like Assassin's Creed 2, guys. Like, be for real.
Yeah, and that's fine. I don't hate those games.
I mean, I love Assassin's Creed 2. That game's great.
It's incredible. It's super, super, super good. AC2, oh my god.
That game's so good.
That game got me into that franchise.
Same.
And, what got me out? Revelations, I think. I was early.
What got me out? 3.
I loved Brotherhood. Really loved Brotherhood.
Loved all the Ezio games. Assassin's Creed 3 was dog shit. 4 was really good. And then there was the one in the UK, and that was dog shit.
Yeah.
Unity is a game that I think is underrated as hell.
It didn't work at launch or something, right? And
yeah, but then everyone just decided, oh, this game's terrible. Because it had a bug. It had a completely fucked launch. Don't get me wrong. The launch for Unity, fucked.
That was the French Revolution one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the 4-player co-op.
Yeah.
And the best movement they've had ever.
And the really sick takedown animations that somehow got worse in every game afterwards.
And the best movement animations they've ever done, and they never ever reused them for some reason.
Because they decided they had to be an RPG after that.
No, they did the London one after that.
The London one was first? Yeah, it was. You're right.
The French one was before London. And then they went, we have to be an RPG
French,
now.
London, Greece, right? And that was Odyssey. And then it was...
no, it was Origins, then Odyssey, then Valhalla.
God, there's so many of these fucking games.
There's too fucking many of them.
There's so many of these games.
But yeah, Unity, that's a game I think is so underrated just because of its fucked launch, right?
Oh, for sure.
The launch was terrible, and everyone wrote the game off as terrible because of that. But, like, you go back to it now, oh, that game is so good.
I've been sitting on it for a long time. I've been sitting on a few of them.
That's a game you think is, like, underrated as hell.
Game I think is underrated as hell?
Yeah.
I think, okay. I know Llama's in the chat, and I know Llama's gonna, like, jump on me for this. I think Dark Souls 2 is pretty good. I
haven't played that one.
I think it's pretty solid. I don't think it's anywhere near as good as basically any other Souls game. But I think Dark Souls 2 is very overhated. I think it's a really solid game in its own right, and people shit on it really hard for reasons that are valid, but...
I think last summer sale, I picked up Scholar of the First Sin, Dark Souls 2.
It's worse, but it's fine.
I haven't played it yet, but Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne are two of my favorite games ever made.
Oh, they're goated. They're so good.
For people who are following me around the end of last year, start of this year, you will know the pain I went through doing a Dark Souls 3 Soul level 1. Slave Knight Gale at level 1, I genuinely cried when I beat him.
Let's go!
Because I did all bosses and the DLC.
I never finished the 3 Soul level 1. I did 1 and 2.
That's the first ever challenge run I ever did.
I think
it's really
Dark
fucking
Souls 1
hard.
was for me. Yeah, Souls games at Soul level 1 are some of the most like gratifying things you can do.
I thought it wouldn't be too bad because I know Dark Souls 3 pretty much inside out for the most part. Like, I know for the run that I usually do on it, I used to do the same run every year for Dark Souls 3.
Of course, yeah.
But in Soul level 1's like, yeah, you can't use any of this. Good luck.
No, for sure. And like, there are ways you can scale with equipment and stuff really efficiently, but
not at level 1.
Yeah, no.
I feel like Dark Souls 1 level 1.
There's a way around it. You can cheese it a little bit with pyromancy.
You start as pyromancer, and you just beat the game.
You can upgrade the pyromancy flame with souls. You still get like linear power scaling.
You just win.
You also have really, really, really cracked weapons that you can use.
And
like
Dark
the
Souls 3 doesn't really have any of that.
You have Henri's sword.
You have the Dragon Slayer axe, which is a invasion drop that goes away after you kill Pontiff Sullivan. I did not know this.
No.
I had to have someone from chat get the weapon and drop it for me because I was soft locked.
Oh no!
And like, I don't care if people want to say, "Oh, you cheated the run." I don't give a fuck. I was soft locked. I couldn't get the weapon.
No, for sure.
And I wasn't gonna restart the run and go all the way back through.
That's such a valid way of getting around it. I think. I would not agree with anyone disregarding your achievement for.
So I literally, I summoned him. He dropped the axe. He left. I continued doing the run solo.
Yeah, good.
The funniest. Do you ever get the chatbots who come in and try and sell art?
Oh, all the time. Yeah.
But they always start with like, "Oh, I love this game. Can I play with you?"
Yeah.
I had one start that during my SL1. And it's like,
Can
yeah,
I play
dude.
with you doing something? No.
Yeah, in the middle of my fucking challenge run. Hop on, dude.
You come on in.
Why not? Pull up. Grab a controller.
Chatbots are so awful.
They are
They're
the
so bad.
worst.
Trying to moderate them is such a fucking challenge.
Well,
to,
a
like,
lot
not
of the
allow
ones
links
recently have just been putting buy followers at this link, and I have it set so my auto mod. If you're not
Yeah,
a mod
just
or
shoot
subbed,
Mhm.
my auto mod just kills you.
Same, exactly. On the spot. I have it set up to just mods, so sometimes...
I have it for
Like, my
subs
whole
because
chat will post
sometimes
links to get
people
banned.
want to like
That's
post
fun.
clips and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. They do them. I want to do that in my chat too, but I like making content out of them.
Yeah, I mean I do too. I literally, you can upload from YouTube to YouTube Shorts
No.
from Twitch because I suck
I
at
wanna
editing.
I want to make content out of the people getting banned when they try to post links.
Oh,
I want to torture them. I want to put them
that
in
sounds
the
fun.
cage. Yeah. I want them to think they're being innocent, but in reality, I am leading them into a trap.
Oh, I fuck with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's heavy.
Just like everything else I do.
I mean, what?
Huh? Sorry.
Killed me. Fucking kills me on my own stream.
Eat them, maybe? Yeah, exactly. Yes.
You don't eat people.
I mean, no. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
What are your thoughts on, like... I know this was a thing, especially in, like, 2018. The whole, like, remaster trend.
Like, I don't hate them as long as they're meaningful. I don't have a problem with, like, remakes that are done really well. Like, really recently, the Thousand Year Door remake. Paper
Yeah.
Mario Thousand Year Door.
Like, I think
Fantastic.
Thousand Year Door remake, Final Fantasy VII remake, stuff like that.
Yeah. Like, not totally.
But then you
totally
have
awesome.
Sony putting The Last of Us Part 2, a PS4 game that came out in, like, the last year of the PS4's life, remastered on PS5, $70!
And not Bloodborne.
And not Bloodborne.
Like, so
For some games, I get it. Like, the Dark Souls 1 remaster. That's a
Yeah.
game that was basically just to get it on new systems, like the PS4.
they also didn't sell that for $70.
They sold it for 40.
It's really important to keep older games available on newer systems. It's free money. A lot of
it's
the
literally
time.
free money.
Like, people want to play those games, and you can now, and that's good. It's good that there is a PS5 version of The Last of Us, right?
Well,
I don't
the
think
thing is, though,
anyone's gonna argue with that.
the PS4 version of Last of Us 2 plays on the PS5.
Yeah, and then here's the thing, right? Here lies the rub. The version that you can play was not like a particularly meaningful upgrade. The version that was released on PS5 is, as far as I know, I haven't done like a deep dive comparison or anything, but they're essentially the same game with like very slightly upgraded resolution or whatever.
They literally installed a texture mod off Nexus. Said, yep, send it. Good enough.
That is not good. That's bad. It's
Number one Viv enjoyer. I made a joke when I saw your follow in my activity feed the other day in our DMs that I was going to turn you into number one Mia enjoyer.
Sure. Come on the stream, get converted.
I'm sorry if I convert you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Viv, if I
It'll be
convert
earned.
them.
It'll be earned if you do. For
Pretty
my
sure.
whole chat. It's that way. That's how it goes. You have to fight through all the neurotoxin conditioning. That's
I'm built
crazy.
different.
If-
I'm built
If
different.
you can get that, if you can do that, all yours.
I'm built different.
Can't promise I won't eat you, but, you know.
That's fine. I just want you to know I'm built different. That account is Cat. However, Cat's a pog.
That's true! You're spitting.
And so are dogs.
Also
And
spitting.
my dog snores very loud and she's very fluffy. So, ratio, checkmate atheists. Who's your first video game crush? That's a good one.
My first video game crush?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Chat you
Holy
too.
moly.
Chat you too as well.
So, man, video game crush is weird.
I know, but like everyone has one.
Like I had a few different Teen Titans Game Boy Advance games, and all of them had Raven in them. And like her, but I feel like that's not an answer that fits here, right? Like that's not what we're going for.
Okay.
Is it Samus? Am I going back to Metroid again? It always leads back to Metroid.
True.
No, man, it could be. I don't know if I was ever like. I don't know if I ever had a crush on Samus. I just wanted to be her.
God, that's so real.
Probably a Paper Mario character, if I'm being honest. Probably Viv.
That's
Probably
a good
Viv
one.
From Thousand Year Door.
I was gonna make the joke because when you said Raven, I was like, oh, so that's why you're like cool with me because I'm like built like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm built like
Why we get along so
the
well.
freaky goth bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Same vibe.
Well, no, close enough. Yeah.
Same vibe. Little less Eldritch horror, little more explicit gay.
A little less Eldritch horror as far as you know.
That's true. I shouldn't assume. That's my fault. I'm sorry.
Jill from 16, I need to finish 16. I never got around to finishing it.
Same. I didn't have a PS5 until very recently. So.
I mean, I had a PS5. It's just I was playing it, and the side quests are really fucking boring.
That's what I've heard.
The side quests are fucking terrible.
I don't need to do all those. I can do some. I've been doing a like very slowly going through every single Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
On my screen. We finished the original 7. And
That
then I
game's
got a
so
PS5.
good.
It's so good. Oh my god, I'd never played it before. It was my first time.
Really?
I'm like a big FF7 or FF enjoyer in general. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. I've never played 7. It was like a big black mark on my
take.
card, right?
8 is better.
Ah, I knew
8
we
is
were
better.
gonna get along. I knew we were gonna get along.
8 is my favorite Final Fantasy game.
8 is goated. 8 is goated.
16 was the best movie I watched in a while. Oh my god. I still haven't finished in the part 2 of the 7 remake. I need to get around to that at some point.
Yeah. There's a whole ass other game in that game that you have to get caught up for.
I was playing it on stream and I basically the place I was working at shut down, so I took a break.
Oh, no, valid.
I was like, I'm gonna take a couple weeks.
Very fair.
And then this last week has just been unemployment and Elden Ring.
Unemployment and what a name a more iconic duo.
True! Oh wait.
I think when the game first came out, I was unemployed.
Unemployment and Elden Ring.
Yeah, unemployment and Elden Ring. It was a good day. God, that game.
The place I worked, so I worked at like a secondhand tech shop when Elden Ring first came out.
Uh-huh.
And you know you get like the games that when they come with like little like posters and little postcards and shit, right?
Oh, totally.
Because it's a pre-owned shop. If someone brings in something brand new and sells it to us, with those in, we don't have to put them back in the game.
Oh.
So that's how I have the Elden Ring postcards and the Witcher 3 map that come with the physical copies of those games.
Sick.
I just fucking stole them.
I have the Witcher 3 map. I have the Witcher 3 map. I have physical Gwent cards. I've never played the Witcher 3.
I love the Witcher 3.
I just have not been able to like sink into it to get to that point, you know, where the game says you're mine now.
I'll come over and I'll just make you sit there and play it.
Okay.
This is a threat.
That's fine. I should at some point. I think I own it in like 3 different places. On like Steam, on my PS4.
I own it on
probably
PS4.
somewhere else.
So I bought it on PS4, but I didn't have a PC. And then when I got a PC in 2020, it was one of the first games that I bought.
That maths. That checks out.
Because it was like £5 in the summer sale. But like,
yeah, it's amazing how cheap that game gets.
with both the DLC too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I just said quid, and I'm in a chat's probably full of Americans.
Believe it or not, my chat has quite a few non-Americans. I don't know if it's because I stream at such like a
What the
weird
fuck's
hour.
a quid?
What the fuck's a quid?
What the fuck's a kilometer?
I think they know that one. Quid might be hard. Kilometer they might get. Yeah,
German
beans,
pog. Dude, the only reason I want to go to Germany is for the food. The food there looks so good.
I actually have like no concept of German food. Frankfurter.
Yeah. Except not
I know
really.
that one.
Around
That's-
like Christmas
that's-
time, in my town, there's like a German like pop-up stall that do like German sausage and stuff, and it's always so good.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's oh my god.
I was gonna. I have a
could-
question
I
on my
could
list.
fuck
It's
up
like,
the sausage
what are
right
you
now.
most excited for that's upcoming? And I'm pretty sure I know what your answer's gonna be.
Dawn Trail.
That's
not
what I
upcoming
thought.
anymore, dude. It's not.
But you haven't
upcoming.
played it yet.
I've hit a target dummy a little bit this morning. Dragoon's fun.
All we have is a beach and old people. That's fine. Hags.
Oh, it's like Florida, but Germany. I cannot remember what I was talking about. I had another thing to say, but it vanished into
my
the
bad.
ether. It's gone. That's alright.
I'm excited to play more 14. Hopefully
Yeah,
it gets
like,
it gets
honestly.
me and it becomes like a mainstay on my channel. I want it to, but it never gets me. Like it doesn't get me, you know. Like I'm
play
gonna
it
fucking
almost
get
every
you.
day. I play it basically constantly. If I am doing something else, it's to take a break from 14.
I just like
That's
playing a
how
lot
it's
of games.
framed.
That's my problem.
No, for sure. That's very valid. I also like that, but this one though. But
It's
this
why
one.
I've been such a fan of WoW lately, because everyone complains that WoW has been a game that is like a treadmill and you have to get on it every day.
Mhm.
But now, they've changed how it works recently to where the last patch of an expansion is basically the Go Nuts, Go Silly patch.
That's phenomenal.
Where
that sounds awesome.
every week they rotate through the free raids that came out in the expansion, then give like updated gear and stuff. And then they'll do little side stuff, like they did a Battle Royale a couple months ago, and now they're doing like some weird time running stuff. And it's like, if you want to play it, you can, and it's like fun. Or you can go take a break until the expansion comes out.
See, that's awesome. That's something I think WoW needed for a long time. Because I
I
remember.
know 14 has long breaks between like expansions,
Oh yeah.
but
Oh yeah, we do.
WoW also has always had like famously long breaks between expansions, but now they're doing stuff in those breaks, and I think that's such a good
it's
thing.
So important. It's so important. I mean, you're adjacent enough to the 14 community, right? That you can see
Yeah.
what happens when we get too much downtime, when we get too much.
Healers go on
crazy
strike,
Twitter gets. Yeah, healers go on strike.
which is the most
Exactly.
stupid thing I've ever heard, because
It's goofy.
I have done
They're-
3 dungeons and a trial today, and they have all been insta-queued.
Well, yeah, because okay, like
Healer strike my
It's a-
fucking
it's-
ass. What are you gonna do? Not
it's-
play the game?
it's annoying because some of the points that they make are really valid, are really correct. Healers are in fact very basic in terms
Yeah,
of
they
their
are.
DPS rotation, and like the healing tools are pretty outclassed in a lot of content by like the passive healing that tanks do. That is true. All of that is correct. However, this is a very silly way of expressing that, because if, all 50 people maybe all 50 healers that decide not to play healer for the whole expansion, still giving Square Enix their money by playing the game and supporting them financially.
Also, the thing I've noticed is because, like, a lot of people pick up healer in this game because they hear it's really easy, right? And they don't even have to heal.
Yeah. Until it is. Until
to the point where when there is a moment they have to heal, they won't.
Yep.
And you'll just fucking die.
Or the other way around, where people spend so much of their time healing that
the thing is, like, healers in WoW have to do a lot of healing, right?
Of course, yeah.
There's raid wides, there's mechanics. There's soak mechanics, there's raid wides, there's stuff like that happens.
I played healer in WoW. It was the reason I was so reluctant to play healer in this game.
Yeah, and like a good healer will be able to do a little bit of damage in between keeping the party topped.
But it's not their main job.
No, their main job is keeping everyone topped up. Whereas 14, your main job is to push 2 buttons.
Yeah, like, I'm not necessarily saying I would like 14 to take WoW's healer design.
No,
I don't think that's what...
Very different games.
They're very different games. I think it is good, for 14 at least, that there is a bigger emphasis on damage that the healers have to do.
But I feel like healers should have to heal a little bit more.
Not even that. Just like, if you're gonna... Yes. If you're gonna make healers focus on damage, you have to make their damage rotation more
than one button.
Which, to their credit, a lot of the Endwalker healers do seem to have significantly more DPS options in Dawntrail than they did in Endwalker.
That's good.
Like Glare Forest on White Mage, or the couple interesting new buttons Sage has. They took away the cool double dot Sage thing, and I'm so mad about it. But
yeah, like, WoW has a lot more where there will just be constant, like, party-wide dots. Also, you have to dispel a lot more in WoW.
Yeah, you do.
You have to cleanse.
No, if I ever go back and play more WoW, I'm playing more healer.
You're coming back and playing more WoW. You don't have a choice. I'm kidnapping you.
Okay, that's fine. I'll play God Evoker. That's what it's called.
I'm sorry in advance, but like, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Put me on Heal Dragon.
I say you don't have a choice. You absolutely do.
No, I do want to play WoW. I want to play it again.
I will only kidnap you if you are a willing participant in your own kidnapping.
I'm very much a willing participant. Dawntrail.
Yeah, no, obviously. I've got Dawntrail for 2 months, and then The War Within comes out, so...
Yeah. I want more perspective on more MMOs.
I'm a very busy bee.
Understand more. I want to get it.
I get it.
WoW's got cool raids.
WoW has such cool weight. Like, the environments in the raids is...
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Because they do a lot more focus on making the raid feel like an actual location.
Instead of...
You just load into the fucking arena and kill the boss.
Nondescript,
square
space with 16 equally divided squares in the middle.
I'm just a busy bee who likes MMOs, which is terrible because you never want to play more than one MMO.
No, it's hard. It's really rough, unless you're Arthurs.
You do whatever. I've had the D2 expansion at the start of the month, and now there's the 14 expansion, and then in August there's the WoW expansion.
You are a busy bee. I got 14. I feel
And there was
busy.
the Elden Ring expansion, which I just finished and was so good.
Yeah, I'm waiting for everyone to finish it first.
I love Elden. I love From Software games. I love them.
From Soft.
They don't miss.
A friend of mine asked me, like yesterday, if I was into Souls-likes. And I was like, I'm into FromSoft games. I don't think I've ever played another Souls-like that isn't made by FromSoft. I don't think I have them.
I've played a couple, but they always miss, like, they always don't feel right. You know what I mean?
No, I haven't played another one.
Yeah, but, like, you know how, like, FromSoft made Dark Souls feels?
Yeah, 100%.
Now imagine if it felt like that, but, like, something was missing and you noticed it, but you couldn't exactly place your finger on what was missing.
I would hate that.
Yeah,
I would.
2014 Lords of the Fallen.
Ah.
I only played it because it was free on PS Plus in like 2017.
That got
And I was having
remade.
Dark Souls free withdrawals after the Ring
course.
City.
No more DLC. No more Dark Souls. Goodbye.
But it was such a good ending. It was such a good ending.
Gale is...
Two nobodies fighting over nothing at the end of time. It's peak! It's peak!
It's pretty fucking peak. What's your favorite Souls boss? Is it Gale?
So, are we counting, like, Bloodborne?
Yeah.
Oh, Lady
Anything
Maria.
made by FromSoft. Very valid. Excellent take. Excellent take, milady!
Lady Maria, and if we're not counting DLC, then, well, to be fair, like, half those DLC fights would probably go in, like, my top 10 Souls fights.
100%. Yeah.
Like, Ludwig, Maria, and, Orphan would all go in, like, my top 10 FromSoft fights.
I agree with that for sure. I think 100% all three of those.
Who else would go in there? Gale would go in there. Pontiff would go in there. Gwyn would probably go in there just for the music.
Plin Plin Plon.
Ornstein and Smo would go in there because that's like the first big wall that everyone has.
Goated. The goated fight. Even though Ornstein likes silly skates.
I'd probably put Gascoigne in there just because it's such an iconic fight.
Very based. Excellent take.
Yeah. What's your favorite FromSoft fight?
Frida.
That's a good one. That's such a good one.
Frida. I love that fight.
Relena would be up there.
Every other fight.
Mesmer would be up there for me. I had so much fun fighting
Renala
Mesmer.
after Shadow of the Erd Tree. Oh my god. I'm sure Lam remembers my experience with Renala.
Oh, Renala's, I think it's her sister, is a boss in Shadow of the Erd Tree.
That's so exciting. I played through Elden Ring the first time with dual whips.
Ah.
And it was really cool.
Until Renala.
I put Frostbite on both of them, you know? And it inflicts status pretty quick if you spam jump attacks. Had bleed on it too, so like it ate bleed and ate Frostbite.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty solid.
Renala.
It was working really good.
Max bleed.
Hit Renala.
Max frost resist. Max magic resist. Good luck.
My Dex int build, look at there with my lips like, So like phase 1, you know, where you have to go and kill all the students and then she falls down and you have to kill her and you attack her a few times. That would take me like 8 reps.
Oh my god.
Just because my damage was so low. So I'd get to phase 2 and, you know, she would summon the dragon and I would die instantly. And then I would go back to the Renala run back, which is not short. Which is not short.
Yeah, no, Renala has like the worst run back in Elden Ring.
Directly into a
what is the
shot by dragon in phase 2.
Elden Ring's run backs are really good a lot of the time.
There's a couple awful ones.
The only
but most of them are
bad
really,
ones
really
I can think of off the top of my head is Renala, and if you don't kill the Draconic Tree Sentinel, like I didn't, Malakath.
Malakath is pretty awful. Placiduous Axe.
Plassie run back. Oh my god.
Hated that one.
Hated that one
a lot. That one was not good. But I think other than those 3, they were really solid.
Yeah. Imagine
Unless
they
you
didn't
count, like,
have
Elden
Stake
Ring.
of Maracas though.
Stake of America's
Doing Fortisax, doing Fierce Champs and Fortisax runbacks without a stake, where you have to run up the routes with all the Crucible Knights again. Good fucking
I don't think
work.
I ever did Fortisax. I didn't do the questline my first time through, so I don't think I ever ran into him.
I think my least favorite base game Elden Ring boss is Astel. I just did not like that boss. I didn't have fun fighting him.
Astel is the weird bug.
But it's probably because I did him like 50 levels under what I was meant to, because I was trying to speedrun Moonlight Greatsword.
Yeah, no, that's super valid.
My favorite sword in fiction. It's so good.
I liked that fight a lot until I was doing a cave and there was another one.
Yep.
There was just a second fucking Astel. Elden Ring's really good until you try to complete it.
Crystal Tower's bugged? Wait, how is it bugged?
Oh my god, no, I was reading about this.
Wait, what happened?
Any dungeon with, or like any instance with any of the freezing mechanics, any mechanic where you get, frozen, just doesn't work. just won't function. So like the ice blocks in Circuit's Tower, in the Amon fight before Curtain Call, where you have to hide behind a player that gets frozen, but you just like won't get frozen players.
I was gonna say, because I was doing a you know the mechanic where it's like, oh, you have to keep moving or you get frozen?
Yeah.
I was doing a fight that had that, and people got frozen and we had to break them out.
Yeah.
But like that one worked. It's just like
so maybe not all of them.
Doesn't
I know
work.
I know DSR is broken right now. You can't do DSR.
Bro, who logged in on the new expansion and went, you know what? You know what sounds really fucking fun right now?
I thought about it.
No, you no.
Okay. If you don't know the context, the last 3 to 4 weeks of Endwalker before this expansion has been me sitting in DSR Party Finder, like sobbing. Trying to get my dam clear before the new expansion. Didn't.
You know what? If you ever go back in, I'll study. I'll come in.
Cool.
Yeah, put me in, coach.
Good. Fantastic. I'm definitely going back in. I'm gonna try to bother all my friends that have cleared.
That's me asking everyone to get me a UCOB clear one day.
Oh, you could for sure have a UCOB clear. I will fight whoever to get you a UCOB clear. It's the best fight in the
I think
damn
I'm
game.
good enough at the game to get one.
You can have, if you have cleared Savage on content, you can do UCOB.
Yeah.
Without question. Without question. It's not close. COD bitches!
I thought you were gonna do Korn. I was Korn mentioned. You were gonna do the intro to Twist by Korn. It would have been a whole thing.
I would try to do the Freak on a Leash little noise thing that happens, but I know you like hang out with Whoops, and I could never compare.
Fair point. I used to be able to do it, but I'm out of practice. I would have to practice it.
It's rough. It's rough.
It's fun,
I got
though.
a weird little micro obsession with that song a couple days ago, and I just listened to it like 45 times.
Dude, next time you do, hit me up. I will listen to Korn all day.
Hell yeah.
Like, I'm so down to just sit and listen to Korn with you all day. That sounds so funny.
Yeah. I'll let you know.
That sounds so awesome.
I'm sure it'll happen. I get random band hyperfixations all the time.
I was gonna say, one of my questions is like, what's your favorite song right now? Freak on a Leash by Korn.
Right now? Yes, if you asked me a week ago, that would have been the answer. I have to look it up. I found it on Spotify.
What would mine be?
Cannibal by Red Hook.
Okay.
It's getting real good. It's a recent song.
Let me go on my Spotify playlist. What have I been fucking bumping lately?
It showed up in my release radar.
I never look at my release radar or anything like that. I'm really bad.
I have a really bad habit of listening to the same, 100 songs over and over again in a playlist.
Yeah, that's me.
So every once in a while, I try to force myself out of it into something new. And sometimes I find something I really like. So that's what I like those for.
Mine
They're
would
often wrong.
probably be from, I don't know. I like too many songs, guys. Like, fuck.
Yeah, that's a really rough question.
It's probably like a Bring Me the Horizon song or something at the moment. I've been bumping that band lately.
Very good.
Love that band.
I used to listen to them a lot more in high school. You can believe that.
You're basically trying to say that you're grown up now and you can't listen to shitty, edgy music anymore?
Exactly. I'm grown up and I blast Linkin Park constantly.
Yeah, that's like edgy music for old people.
Yes. You've nailed it.
But it goes hard.
It does!
I'm not old. I'm not old. I'm not old.
I'm old. I'm elderly.
My spine is so intact.
I'm in the exact target demographic for mid-2000s Linkin Park. I was the audience at that time, and I've never not been. Saw them live 3 times.
Dude, I wish I could have seen them live.
Benefits of living in the United States.
Yeah, true. UK tours always end up being expensive.
100%.
Especially, US bands touring the UK is always 100 times more expensive just because they have to pay back flights and shit.
Absolutely.
Like,
It's- I mean,
domestic
it's the same
tours are
deal
so
with-
much
with-
cheaper.
It's the same deal with any foreign bands coming to the US
Yeah.
and performing.
Like, I imagine if
same.
you wanted to go see Enter Shikari or Sleep Token in the US,
Yeah.
they'd be infinitely more expensive.
100%.
Love Enter Shikari. No one ever knows that band, but I love that band.
I was looking up Sleep Token tickets for some reason, for something, a while ago.
I'm
they
so
were
glad I
crazy
saw that
popular.
band live.
Sleep Token?
Yeah, right before, like, the January 2023, like, right before they dropped Take Me Back to Eden, I saw them live, and I got my tickets for, like, the equivalent of, like, $25.
Holy moly. That's
Because they
incredible.
weren't that big yet. They hadn't blown up.
God, that's I'm jealous. I've
Like,
been
they
to
were
concerts
big in,
so
like,
long,
the
though.
metal scene, but they hadn't gone TikTok viral yet.
Yeah. They weren't all over.
Yeah, so I got them for, like, what, $25, $30?
That's such a good deal. $25 to see a concert. That you would never. It's just unthinkable here. Completely unthinkable.
Oh, trust me, I know well aware. I have a ticket from
Yeah.
like 2019 of when I went to see a band called Polyphia.
I think I know the name. Yeah.
Yeah, they've gone TikTok viral as well. But this was back when they had like under 100k monthlies on Spotify, and they were playing the basement of a bar in London.
Oh my god.
And I got my ticket for like £13.50, which is the equivalent of like $15. $15, $16.
I feel like the price of the venue is always like inversely proportional to how good the venue is.
Yeah, and
Isn't
that
that the
venue's
thing?
amazing, by the way. It's such a vibe.
Yeah.
Because, like, the max you can fit down there is, like, what, like 400 people? It was so good. It was so good.
I'm so jealous. I haven't been to
Also,
a concert.
Americans,
like,
actually anyone here right now, if you ever get the chance to see a band called Enter Shikari live, they put on the best live shows I've ever seen in my life. Straight up. This was
God,
meant
I
to be
wanna
a
go
show
to a
about
live
video
concert
games,
right
and
now.
I've started talking
No.
about music. I am so sorry.
We're also both music nerds. It's an unfortunate overlap.
Yeah. I have been in the scene way too long. Like, I got into, like, metal when I was, like, 13, because I listened to, that one Slipknot song. Duality.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
was like, this is fucking cool. It is fucking cool. And I never grew out of it.
Yeah. Very valid.
And now I look at Slipknot and I think, wow, these guys sold the fuck out.
I've like just not been a Slipknot fan ever. Not that I don't like them. I
Bah.
just have not.
I
just
was
haven't-
really into them
I just
for a
haven't.
while. When I was like 14. I was like the target demographic at 14, so...
For sure. Yeah. They were this math works out. About
Yeah.
4 years after Linkin Park, you got into Slipknot.
Yeah,
It math. It maths
it
really well.
works.
I'm about 4 years older than you, right? That's how we
Yeah,
mapped it.
basically.
We did it.
Like,
Somewhere around
3-4
there.
years.
3 or 4. Yep. It's funny how this works. Funny how that sort of thing happens.
It just works.
It all just works.
It just
always
works.
just works. Time is a constant.
It so is. But, like, as long as you realize time is a constant and you don't think that you at 42 years of age should be messaging a minor, it's okay.
Hey.
Like,
I
me
love topical
personally,
drama.
at almost 22, I wouldn't message someone who's 16. I'd message someone who's older than me.
Yeah, I
Tags.
it's there's that TikTok that's been going around again because it goes around again every single time something like this happens because this happens all the fucking time.
It happens all the fucking time.
Of the like, oh, I can't believe you made it. You're a professional streamer. You have like so much money off of just you being a wonderful personality and playing games, and it just cuts over to him and he's, I deeply love children. Like,
Listen, chat. If you're looking at your age and you're thinking, damn, what direction in ages should I go for, like, looking for a significant other? Go up.
up is safe.
Go up. Never go down. Unless you going down is like, I don't know. I would say like 3 to 4 years is safe. I guess it depends on as you get older. If you're like 30, you can probably go like 5 years below. No one's gonna care.
I just have never understood the lack of thought about the consequences.
Just don't diddle kids. It's not fucking hard, right?
I never understand how brain no go.
How do you, as a 43-year-old man with a wife and child, think, today I will sexually assault someone who is under the age of consent?
It's gross. It's gross and it's vile.
Yeah, it's awful.
I'm glad Twitch dropped him, and I'm glad he doesn't have a career anymore. Anyway.
All his followers should come to me!
Exactly! Wait.
Yeah, me.
No, me!
Because in this
in
this house we don't go down, we go up. And that's a double entendre.
Hey.
Is it? No, yeah, it is. It is.
Wait. Yeah, but
what are you trying to say?
Do we want to not? Like we don't... This isn't dangerous. This is a landmine. I'm not going there.
No.
I'm changing my mind. I'm redirecting. I was gonna make it do a thing about we don't want to go down because obviously that's what we don't want to do. But like, we're down to go down, right? We do that here?
Yeah, we do that here.
Yeah. Okay. Like it's a double entendre, but it doesn't angle itself the right way, right?
Just like me.
Just
assembled
like
incorrectly.
Assembled incorrectly. It wasn't even a good joke. You see, we went into here. You thought it was going to be funny. No, it wasn't. It was.
Did I ever say that I was going to make a good joke and then I'm funny though?
I mean, that's fair.
Exactly, that's what I thought. What I fucking thought. I'm looking at my questions and I'm like, a lot of these, the answer is going to be Final Fantasy XIV.
I can exclude Final Fantasy XIV, make it more interesting.
No, because like it would be dishonest.
It's not that it's dishonest. I don't treat 14 and most other games the same way anymore.
That's fair.
Because 14 is essentially my job at this point, right? Like I get paid to play 14.
Damn, you making bank for real?
No, but like a little
bit. I was gonna say,
chat. If I am paid to play any game, I'm paid to play 14. It's more so like an aspect of my life than it is a game at this point. Like I don't use them for the same things. It's a social space. It's a place to hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
It doesn't fall in the same category.
And you've been playing Signalis recently.
I have been playing Signalis. I've been playing, like, you know, the games that I play as games, like Signalis. I've been playing a lot of Hades recently. It's a lifestyle.
I still haven't played Hades.
That game is really good, and it's really gay.
It's
really gay. It's so gay.
See, I bought it in like 2020. I played like 6 hours, and I just thought every character was hot.
Yeah. They're also very explicitly gay a lot.
That's my fucking problem, though. That's my fucking problem with being bi.
Yeah, you could.
Everything is hot.
Yeah. The character you play as is canonically bi.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah. You can have a boyfriend and a girlfriend. You can do both.
At the same time?
At the same time!
No way!
Canonically poly.
I mean, it's Greece, right?
Yeah.
Everyone was fucking everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had it right.
It's realistic.
Greece had it right.
Greece was spitting.
For real, for real.
You know, they had, like, slaves and that. But other than that...
Okay, like... outside of that, like, fine. We can.
That at least they were gay slaves.
Pride Month! Pride Month slaves!
Imagine having gay slaves during Pride Month.
Oh
Kinda
my
homophobic.
god. Kind of homophobic. What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you while playing a game?
While playing a game?
I gotta keep it on subject, right? I can't just be like, what's the most
No,
embarrassing
fair.
thing? Hee.
I mean, it probably is while playing a game. I spend most of my time doing that.
Me too.
I'm sure it was something on stream. Because that's the stuff that's broadcast for the world to see, you know?
True.
Very recently. So I played Dragoon, right? I mostly play Dragoon.
I
That's my
love
main job.
Dragoon and Endwalker.
I
I played so much
love
Dragoon and Endwalker.
Damn straight.
And then
Job is awesome.
like everyone like my best friend started dating Whoops and I'm like, wait, he's the Dragoon guy. I can't do this, I'll embarrass myself.
This is just the one that's popping up in my brain because it happened kind of recently. I was doing DSR, you know, for
Yeah.
like a straight month. In Party Finder, and just my brain was so fried, and I was so fucking like out of it, and just losing my mind at Party Finder. We got to the first mechanic, Strength of the Lord, pretty easy. You just do the thing, you just do it.
You
and
just
then
do the
it's over.
thing.
You just do the thing, and immediately, right away, I was like, oh, I'm not in the right spot. I'll just backflip to the right spot. And I went directly into the wall. And that's
Good
like
fucking job.
like a pretty normal Dragoon thing, right? Like, it's dumb. It's a dumb mistake, but it's like a really normal Dragoon thing. And I just typed in chat like 16 capital A's and the group disbanded.
Nice.
And that's the one that's coming to mind. It's not particularly embarrassing, I suppose. It's like a normal Dragoon moment. But at the time, it felt pretty bad. It felt pretty awful.
I have done that many a time because I play with the like mouse camera. I don't know what it's called. The normal movement.
Oh, standard versus legacy.
I've never tried Legacy. I feel like it would be weird.
It's what I play on. It's what I played on forever.
Because, like, WoW is standard, I guess.
Yeah, WoW is standard.
And I have played WoW for most of my life. Most of my life I played WoW on EU servers, and then I didn't have a PC for years, and I lost the login.
Ah!
So when I came back in, like, 2021, I was basically starting from fresh, and it was great. That's one of the best things I've ever done. I wouldn't do it again, but, you know.
Oh, glad it worked out.
Real. So I know we did a first video game crush, right?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I ever gave my answer to that.
You
Did
said
I?
like Samus.
Oh, Viv.
Chat,
Paper Mario.
you can get in on this one too, right? Because I asked you guys earlier. Current
Video
Current.
game crush?
Oh, I broke it again. It's fine. I fixed it.
Like this exact moment in time?
Yep. Right now. Lom, instantly Tifa.
I've been thinking a lot about Elster, but I think that's cheating. I can't have her.
I mean, no, you can't. She's taken. You'd get killed.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, like my 14 character. No. I think the actual real answer is probably Megara Hades.
That's a good one.
Megara Hades is probably my
I
answer.
know the character. I haven't played much of Hades, but I remember that character being hot.
She's just the one who talks like this. She just does this.
Do you know the one who's a boss fight sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
Meg mentioned.
Wood.
Very much would. The question
Would.
is current video game crush. I think it's her explicitly. I don't think it's any of the other Furies. She's the cutest.
Who's mine? You think I would have answers for my own questions, but I don't.
No, figure it out together. I don't think that's weird, Demon. I think that's healthy for 14.
Is it weird if I say, like, the Firekeeper from Dark Souls 3?
No, absolutely not. That's spitting. That's fine.
Probably the Firekeeper from Dark Souls 3. I'm gonna be so real.
You would like Dark Souls 2 a lot, I think.
Really?
I think Dark Souls 2 has the best,
But the Dark Souls 3 one does cute little emotes at you when you, like...
That's the 2 one.
He, like, does a little spin.
Bear seek less.
I will play Dark Souls 2 one day. When I'm more free, right? When I'm more free.
When you didn't just play an Elden Ring DLC?
When I haven't just come off the back of a Souls game, and when I'm not, like, swamped with other stuff in other games.
Yeah. When you're actually struggling to find something to play.
It will probably be at the end of this year. I want to say end of this year, there will be a Dark Souls 2 playthrough on my channel.
Hell yeah.
I'm not going to say please look forward to it, because from the things I've heard about that game, no one looks forward to playing that game.
It's fine. It's fine! It's fine!
But also, on the same note of don't look forward to it, you better fucking be here.
Don't listen to LOM level adaptability. That's my one hint.
I've heard to level adaptability.
I think that's 2 hints, actually, technically.
But yeah, I won't say look forward to it, but I will say you better fucking be here for it. Sometimes I think I'm too vulgar, but also, like, fuck it, who cares?
Yeah, who's gonna stop you?
True.
Not me!
I was gonna say, if you did, there might be problems.
Yeah, I don't think I could, regardless. You're way over there.
I mean, you could, but, like, there'd be problems.
Okay. Stop.
You may eat people, but I bite people.
No, I don't.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I'm a vampire, but I am saying that I would bite you.
That's fine. That's okay. You can
You
bite
beat the
me as
game
much
not
as you
knowing
want.
what ADP did, so therefore you don't need it. I am not gonna believe you.
No, I'd believe him. I think he is telling the truth. It affects your iframes on your roll.
Why would they make that a stat?
I don't know.
How much of it do you need to be Dark Souls 3 iframes?
Dark Souls 3? I don't know. I think
Which is the same as Elden Ring.
The Dark Souls 1 iframe number, I think, is like 26 or something. It's like pretty high.
26 ain't that high. That's not too bad.
It's not like stupid high. You can also get it with like gear and stuff. You can increase adaptability.
I will literally just level that as the first things I do. I don't even care.
That's what I always do. I just crank it up to 26 and then I do everything else. Played that game with no internet. I raw dogged it. Yeah.
No. See, I raw dogged Dark Souls 3. And my 7 other playthroughs of it that I did when I was like 14.
Dark Souls 1 when I was but a wee flower.
I raw dogged a New Game Plus 5 Strength Faith build, which is the worst build you can do in Dark Souls 3. It's sucks.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's hard to get the stuff for it.
It's fucking terrible.
But if you're on New Game Plus 5, like it's...
Yeah, but you do 0 damage!
It's not that bad. Like, it's not good.
The damage is horrid.
You just still have to play the game at New Game Plus 5 as opposed to, like, sorcery that just one-shots every boss.
Yeah, I was going from a pure, like, a greatsword build.
Yeah.
Which is very fun in all of the games.
DS3 Greatsword is incredible. It is great in all the games. DS3.
I haven't done
I
an
mean-
Elden Ring pure strength build yet. I should do that at some point.
I only have the one playthrough of Elden Ring. I did, you know, Dex it.
Yeah.
I used the whips for most of it until I found the Moon Veil, then I said, oh, this katana shoots laser.
Oh my god, the Moon Veil.
I'm Dex Int, and this katana scales with Int and Dex and shoots lasers? Mine
that
now!
fucking Rivers of Blood.
I didn't get Rivers of Blood, but I think next time I play the game, I will be doing an arcane build.
I want to do an arcane build, but not a Rivers of Blood one. I want to do one Bleed Dagger, one Rot Dagger.
Ah, that's cool. That's
It
sick
sounds,
as hell.
and then use a bunch of like dragon incantations.
I was thinking, I just wanted to do a Moog build. I wanted to be Moog.
He beat the allegations. He passed them on to Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah. He was my favorite boss in the base game, Lord of Blood.
He passed
I
all
love
the
that fight a
allegations
lot.
on to Dr. Disrespect.
I'm gonna use a spear. I'm gonna use all those blood sorceries.
I kind of want to do a Mesmer build with his spear.
It's really good, I'm told. It was really bad, and then they did a bug fix to it, and now it's crazy.
I've heard it's very good. But again, I am a Moonlight Greatsword enthusiast, and I only switched to Renala's Twin Blades because that's like the coolest fucking thing since the Moonlight Greatsword.
Yeah, no, they're so sick.
They're so fucking cool.
Elden Ring, build variety, S+. No, I'm crazy, shut up. I can't escape it.
I'm
Even
crazy.
outside of my stream, I can't escape it. I'm never free.
You want to talk about being crazy? Have you met me?
Yes.
I'm a mentally ill bitch on the internet. You think I'm not crazy?
That's why we're friends. Why we're pals.
True!
Mentally ill bitches on the internet gotta stick together.
Real!
What other questions you got that I can answer with 14?
Oh, with 14? Shit. They're just like...
Or whatever.
Well, I mean, one that you answered at the very start when you told me your favorite game was, what was one thing about a stranger that would convince you they were also gay? If they play Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yes, that's the answer. If we have similar taste in games, like really honestly and truly, I think my game taste is literally like the very, very explicit template of gay person.
Okay, what's your taste? I have to test myself now.
Final Fantasy 14.
Okay, I play that.
Fighting games.
Okay, I play those. I love fighting games.
Like indie roguelikes.
I do kind of be fucking with Rabbit and Steel.
You do kind of be fucking with Rabbit and Steel. Did you mention Slay the Spire, or am I thinking of somebody else?
You're thinking of someone else.
Alright. Card games? I really like card games.
I have never gotten into card games.
Really?
No one's
I think
ever
they're
taught me
very
how to
fun.
get into them.
Well, we can get into
I played
them
Yu-Gi-Oh!
together.
As a kid, and the only thing I remember is Synchro.
That's you played during a good time then.
Yeah, I played in the best time.
The Synchro era.
But now I don't remember how to play. I
Yu-Gi-Oh!
don't know how to play card games that aren't Gwent.
I think you could get there. I think you could get there pretty quick.
I'm not teaching myself,
seem
though.
like
That's
a-
spooky.
Just pick a card game, I'll play with you. Literally any of them. I play like most card games.
You wanna play Gwent?
I'll play Gwent.
Yeah!
I got physical Gwent cards.
No fucking way. That's awesome.
They came with the Witcher 3 fucking collector's
There's a
edition that I
Final
own.
Fantasy
I haven't
card
played.
game?
There is!
Wait,
I
you have a
wanted to get
Witcher
it.
3 collector's edition?
I do.
You're gonna have to send me pictures of that at some point.
For PS4, it's here. It's
You gotta
somewhere.
send me pictures of that at some point.
Yeah, for sure. The Gwent decks are pretty bad.
They probably are, yeah, but like it's fun. It's
you know.
cool to have.
Yeah. I think it's literally just the base, I can't remember.
The
name of
Dragon
any
Ball
of the
Super
countries.
card game. That's the one we should play.
I said I play every card game. I lied.
Don't play the
I
Dragon Ball
haven't-
Super card game.
I haven't played the Dragon Ball Super card game. I do really want to try the Final Fantasy one. I've heard it's like okay, but I like Final Fantasy, so
True.
Don't forget your Warhammer collection. I do also play.
No way.
Warhammer.
I used to
do
play that as a
40K.
kid, and I could never get into it because it's so expensive.
Yeah, I can't anymore. I have the models I have, and I'm probably not buying anymore for the foreseeable future, but I have a lot. I was really big into it in college when I had a little bit more expendable income.
I like it just being like, yeah, here's all this stuff I have, and I'm like, damn, I want that. I'm gonna just come rob your house. Is that cool? Can I just come over and like leave a bunch of stuff?
Yeah, we can trade. You can bring like bones. You got those? Like human bones?
I have them in me.
Would you mind leaving them here?
I guess I wouldn't. I don't know.
Cat. The equivalent exchange.
Full Metal Alchemist.
That's a good show.
That's a good show. What other
That's
games,
a
Dan?
good
What other
show.
games?
What other games? What's the context?
Of,
My brain is...
like, how would you know?
weird.
And you were like, I said, how would you know if someone else is gay?
Oh, yeah.
And you were
yeah.
like talking about your game taste.
Yeah. Let me open Steam. Let me open Steam. Open Steam. Go through my favorites. Souls games. Important.
I don't think I'm beating the allegations, chat.
No. Monster Hunter.
I have gotten into Monster Hunter recently.
Hell yeah.
I played World at the start of this year, and it was fucking awesome.
That game goes so fucking hard.
Woo!
Fallout, specifically New Vegas.
So I wasn't into Fallout. I wasn't into Bethesda games for the longest time,
Mhm.
and then that show came out,
Yeah.
and then I played New Vegas on Steam, and I really liked it.
Yeah, I adore New Vegas. I do still need to play
I
Cyberpunk.
love that game. I love that
do
game.
Still need to play it. I've wanted to really bad.
It's so fucking good.
I was on the hype train for that game real hard, and then it came out.
I wasn't.
That I was like, oh, I was gonna play this on PS4. Oh well.
I wasn't on the hype train for it, and then it came out, and I bought it on CD keys, and it has become one of my favorite games ever.
I'm really excited to play it now that it functions. Speaking of, shows getting you into a thing that you were previously not into, Edge Runners.
Edge Runners. You gotta tell me how your Cyberpunk run goes. I'm so sorry that I'm like curious about everything, but
it's another one I'll probably play on stream.
autism.
I'll be playing on stream when I play it. So there will be a VOD, and you're welcome to hang out. You know how it goes. You know the rules.
Do I?
And so do I.
I don't know the rules.
Well, that's okay. You just break them anyway.
You know me too well already. That's not fair.
Baldur's Gate.
I haven't played it.
Game's gay. That game's gay as hell.
Haven't played it yet.
Would recommend.
I want to play it, but also like that's a lot of time.
It is. It's a long ass game. Like 150 fucking gigs.
Yeah, it's kind of a lot. Like yikes.
Could also play Signalis again.
I could also play Signalis again. There's a third-person mod. Turns it into like an old Resident Evil.
Oh, that's cool. I mean,
And a first-person mod that turns it into a new Resident Evil.
It is an old Resident Evil. It plays exactly like the original Resident Evil one.
Yeah, I was saying that when I played it. I was like, this is literally like Resident Evil 3.
It's very, 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 very clearly took inspiration from like the original Resident Evil trilogy before.
And Silent Hill.
And like gameplay wise, it was very Resident Evil 1 coded in terms of like themes and story and visuals. The game is Silent Hill 2. The game is Silent Hill 2 in space.
Yeah.
And that's phenomenal. That's fantastic. I want to talk about that game all the time, but I feel like we can't because
I am free
spoilers.
all the time.
All spoilers.
If you ever want to talk about this game, literally just call me.
I might take you up on that. This game is
You should take me up on that.
I need to watch like 8 more hours of YouTube videos.
But you should take... I will sit there and watch them too. I need shit for the second monitor.
Good. Good.
Hit me up. I'm so down.
When are we getting Signalis too?
Please, Rose Engine.
I don't think it would make sense if it could.
It would absolutely not, but you know.
But like, what if though? Me when I happy ending.
What ending did you get?
I got Promise, I think. Is what the
No way! It's like the best one.
Yeah. I think it was the best one. Having looked the other
best one.
Yeah, I thought so.
There's a secret ending, but like a lot of the stuff surrounding that secret ending goes into like how do we? It goes into like the process of how we're developing a way to tell people that nuclear waste sites are dangerous without language, and you have to have that context beforehand.
Yeah, I've seen them all at this point. I did like that the reason I got the ending I got was because I was too lazy to heal a lot.
I feel that. I was like, okay, but what if I need this healing item later?
Yeah, exactly. I can just sit at red health forever.
And like, a lot of the time, I would just run away from enemies, because like, what if I need the ammo later?
What if I need the ammo? Exactly. I mean, that game is... balancing ammo in survival horror games is such a hard thing.
It's why I loved Dead Money in Fallout New Vegas so much.
Yeah!
Because it's just, what if New Vegas was survival horror now?
See, I had a really awful experience the first time I did that, because I was an energy weapons build. And I went in with like my massive intelligence stat and all my cool guns. And they were like, here's some melee weapons. And I'm looking at my 2 strength. Like,
so yeah, I had like 0 melee. I was all in on like guns, but I was also all in on speech and barter. I was playing a 10 luck, 10 charisma, and like my first ever playthrough, and everyone was telling me, Mia, you want to reset. You're gonna hate this game if you're doing 10 luck, 10 charisma on your first run.
Oh no.
I had a great time. I went gambling. I'm banned from every casino in New Vegas.
Yeah, exactly.
It was awesome.
You get such a huge like money start if you do that.
Lom believed. No one else did.
Luck is so fucking good in New Vegas and no other.
I'm banned from everything in the Mojave. For winning too much.
What a good game. What a cool game that lets you do that.
It's so awesome. And then I pushed the president off a dam.
Then you push the president off, you got the good ending.
Yeah.
That's my favorite ending. That's the one I think is the best.
One day I will go back and do other endings, but I don't know.
You don't need to do the Legion one.
No, that's the only one I won't do.
You don't need to.
No. We kill them every time.
Like, every other faction at least has, like, an argument for being good.
Not the Legion.
The Legion is like, hey, all of the merchants are happier because of our presence. And you're like, okay.
But what if I didn't care about that because you're using slaves?
What if you didn't like go through the entire countryside, burning down all of the settlements and killing everyone you come across
and taking slaves?
Yeah, of course, taking slaves. Lest I forget.
What do you think is I don't know, like the gayest game that's like not explicitly like super lesbian animal RPG? That's like explicitly gay, right?
Signalis.
Yeah, no, I get, yeah.
Does Signalis count?
Signalis counts because you get halfway through the game before you even realize it's gay if you go in blind.
That's true.
You go halfway through the game and then they're like, by the way, the 2 people on the spaceship, yeah, they were fucking.
They were like crazy fucking.
They were like
not even just a little fucking.
Robot sex.
Robot sex. Robot sex in space.
Robot space sex. It's so good. It's peak. It's peak.
Yeah, Signalis might be the gayest game. Hades gets really gay. Hades gets really, really, really fucking gay.
I need to try that game out.
It definitely, if you like, start doing the dialogue stuff. That game is really, really gay.
Maybe one day. I like the art style. That's the main reason I want to like get into it.
Oh my god.
The art style is so good.
One day I'll commission a Viv in the Hades style art.
That would go so hard.
I think that would be pretty good. I think it would fit. Hades is more bisensual.
That's gay.
That's gay.
That's still queer as fuck.
That's hella gay. Have you, like, spoken to Thanatos, Maxie? Like, have you had a conversation with that man? That's the gayest guy I ever met in my whole life.
He's queer as hell.
He queer as hell.
Just like me.
Patroclus? Achilles? They're all gay. They're all so gay.
Me when I'm queer as fuck.
Me when I'm queer as fuck! Megara's the gayest straight woman you've ever met.
Explain.
I don't know if I can.
Okay, fair.
I don't know if I can without you experiencing it.
Fair. Fair point. Fair point.
There's a scene that happens with her when you get her reputation, your social rank with her really high.
I thought you were gonna go and say, and I'm also trying to make a scene with her, but
I'm also trying to make a scene with her.
See, my mind. I've been alive for 10 hours today. My mind is gone.
I woke up like 3 hours ago.
I am so sorry I made you wake up for this.
No, it's fine. I need to get up earlier because I have to go to class some days, and I've been really bad at it. Because I have not been getting up.
Damn.
My ass goes to sleep.
Everyone just wants to dig down Zag. Fair.
That's true.
Me too, actually.
Frankly.
Me too.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen Zagreus. Yeah, I get it. Me too.
No, for sure. He's also like very mature and compassionate and understanding. It's
Guys,
really
I
wonderful.
can make that joke because I'm trans. Get it? Get it?
I get it.
Let's go!
Very funny. Very humor.
Much laugh.
Much laugh.
What was your,
What
was like your, oh yeah, I am not straight moment?
What a question.
Good one, right?
It is a good one. Oh, I think it probably has to do with the game.
And that's why it's a good one!
I know. I think it might have to do with League of Legends, and I'm really upset about it.
Oh, never mind!
Right? Yeah, like this is what's popping into my brain. I have to look at League characters real quick.
Like... Lom being like, mine was 14.
14 was probably the point I was like most aware of it consciously, but I don't think it was the first time I like thought about it.
Like you can do for both, like when you realize that you were like pan and like whatever.
So I've always had a really weird relationship with sexual attraction.
Bad. I feel like most gay people do.
Yeah. I've never been able to like differentiate attraction between different genders, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's always just been like, I am attracted to this. And that's literally the end of it.
Fair.
So I think the point where I realized that was less of like, wow, this character really awoke something in me, and more so just, is there anything I don't like? Where does the line get drawn? And I don't think it does.
There is no line.
Like, at least in terms of gender, I don't have a line. I don't have a line that gets drawn.
That's based.
It's
so based.
It's just not a thing that like factors into my attraction.
What up, Nick?
We're here. The gamer bitches are here.
I'm here. My brain has melted and is leaking out of my ears, but that's okay. Because I'm here and I'm ready to dig down Zagreus from Hades.
God bless. You know, I think what League of Legends awoke was the monster fucker, but that's not really.
Bloodborne.
Ooh, yeah? Vicar Amelia, right?
Partly.
I love that fight. I love that fight so much. I really like Vicar Amelia.
Yeah, that fight's
I like
awesome.
when she gets big and she goes, ah!
Your mic cut out.
Yeah. So does hers.
Bloodborne. Bloodborne for both. Actually,
Can
no,
I ask why? Can I ask what about it?
There's something transformative about that game that made me as a... God, what year would I have played Bloodborne in? 2015, 2016? How old would I have been? 14, 15 maybe when I played Bloodborne? And I don't know, there's something so transformative about that game, especially when you hit the halfway point.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
That kind of just, like, resonated something with me.
We're talking the like, Rom fight.
Yeah, like, post-Bloodborne.
Yeah. Yep. Very valid.
And the whole
Very
game
good
is about
thing.
looking inward as well.
Yes, it is. Got eyes on the inside. And all that.
There was something just, like, reflective about that game that was just... It hit for me.
Yeah, that's super valid. That's super valid. That's really cool. I love that answer.
I love Bloodborne.
Bloodborne's... I played it again on stream recently.
Oh, that's awesome.
And every single thing I remember that was fantastic about it just holds
It's
up
still
so
good.
well.
It's still good.
Yeah. I think blood vials are bad. That's my one complaint about Bloodborne. I think blood vials are not a good healing
But you
system.
just go to the cum chalice and you just get infinite.
You just go to the cum chalice and you just get infinite. Or you're lazy like me and chat tells you to, and you have a rule that when chat tells you to do something, you're not allowed to do it. So...
That's a rule?
That's a rule in my chat. Yeah.
Can I break that rule?
It like, if I don't really care, I won't really care. I'm selective about it when I want to be obnoxious.
I'm gonna break that rule all the time.
Well, that's fine. It's to combat backseating, because I get so annoyed when people try to backseat me.
Let me just tell you to go to cum
Oh
chalice.
my god. Oh my god. When I was playing Signalis, I got so, like, a couple really, really awful, like, backseating people. Really, really, really bad.
I feel bad because I did a little bit at the very start when you were, like, very clearly lost.
Yeah, if there's degrees to it, first of all. Second of all, if I explicitly ask for it, it's fine. Right.
Like, I could tell you were very clearly lost because you were walking in circles for, like, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I have to do something here or this game's never getting beaten.
No, I was having people, like, come in and be like, hey, if you go back down here, you can see the part where this happens. And I'm like, stop. Please cease.
Palmer them. Kill them.
I think both instances where it happened, it was timeout into them. Immediately, because they did it and then the timeout ended and they immediately said something else. And it was like, okay, bye.
Yep.
See ya. It's weird. Backseating is a problem in a lot of games I play, but in Signalis,
I'm quite lucky that, like, a lot of people... I don't know what it is. A lot of people just don't seem to find my channel. Probably because I say fuck a lot. Right?
Yeah.
I say fuck a lot, and... Oh my god, hi V! Hi! We're talking about how I say fuck a lot, and that means Twitch doesn't push me, and that means I don't get backseaters to ban.
It usually happens when I play, like, X for the first time. That's usually when the problems are at.
But also, hi, welcome Raiders. This is the weekly show that we do where I get other gay people and we talk about video games.
I'm gay too. That's why I'm here.
Welcome to the weekly show I do, where me, a gay bitch, finds other gay bitches, and we talk about video games for a few hours. If this sounds like something cool, there are details on my Twitter. You do !gamers, it'll post a fucking thing.
Gamers with a Y.
Yeah, with a Y.
Like that, up there. Right there.
Basically, you do this. Right? And it does that. Like, there you go. I don't have the high 7TV emote? I thought I did. Wait, not? I'm not gonna lie, you're like the only person who actually updates my 7TV.
That's how I get it updated, is Lom comes into my chat and says, Viv, you should have this. And I go, okay. And then it's mine.
Yeah. B will come into my chat, and because she has perms on like my 7TV to just add shit, whenever V's in my chat, I'll just see stuff getting added. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I like this one.
No,
I like
that's
this emote.
wonderful. That's fantastic.
It's great. I love it.
I should give the people that always recommend me emotes perms. They're always right.
Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a fun time, V. How far did you get in the expansion?
Are you playing? Oh, Dawn Trail, of course. What the fuck am I on?
It's the day, right? Come on. Be for real.
I'm like looking at my other monitor like, oh, 14 set. Right. Correct.
Also, people from V's chat, if you're playing 14 and you want to come and join us for doing roulettes on like Viper or Picto, we are going to do roulettes and just like hang out in game after the show. Yippee!
I'm hanging.
Hanging. Only gay people are invited though, because it's Pride Month.
Only gay people? Only gay people invited because it's Pride Month?
Yeah. Pride Month, so only the gays are allowed to come. Sorry.
Gays only.
Dang. I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
You could also just, like, pretend you are, and then...
You could also just, like, come along anyway.
Yeah, you could also just do that.
You could also just come along anyway.
Look at that, be Pride! It's a good thing my chat's so used to being gaslit.
just become gay. Like, what's stopping you?
Yeah, just do it.
I did it.
It's easy.
You think I was always like this?
We do a little fibbing just like in PF.
I'm just so excited about PF Extremes, dude.
Lie about my prog point, lie about my sexuality. Gets me in the same doors. It's fine.
I might honestly stream PF Extremes. Sounds funny.
If we call you a B at all times, it's mutual gaslighting.
I mean, it's B color scheme.
Would you mind terribly? Let's like banning Crazy from your chat. Is that okay?
I kind of would, because they did kind of like follow, and they were here earlier hanging out, and it's kind of pog. And I like having people follow my stream. It makes me feel special.
You
makes me feel like people like me. And
okay, but what if I just like erase you again? Then what? Then what will you do?
Fucking perish, I guess.
What if I just ate the host? Then what? Then what would you
I would fucking die. It's good. That shrimple, I fear.
I'm glad you understand the dynamic here.
If I was to be killed, I would die. Crazy concept.
People die when they're killed. That's the way it should be.
It's really that emo, dude. That's me.
If Danny wants to go chat. Well, you posted a link. Listen, you never.
It's the same shit here, though. If you post a link, you'll get sniped by automod. You'll get a 30-second timeout, I fear.
Yeah, but he's subbed to me, so it's like.
Ooh, that's rough.
Realistically, he should be able to do it, but I can make content out of him if he does, right?
You gotta tell me how to farm content, right?
Maxi.
One day you gotta teach me how to farm content.
You just make fun of your chat. That's all it is. You just make fun of them
I
until
feel
they get
bad
angry and
farming
make fun of
content, dude,
you.
because I'm not that funny, okay?
Yeah, you are.
I just play video games. And shit talk.
Those are not mutually exclusive things. All of these things can be the case at the same time.
True. Very true.
Yeah, the other reason I content farm is because Crazy Post is really good at clipping me, doing all kinds of things.
British people are inherently funnier. True. I don't know, I just don't have very clippable moments, I feel, because I just
you absolutely
exist.
Do. I promise. There's so many clippable moments that get lost in the ether because I think, at least, and this is, I'm no expert, of course, and this is really only applicable practically for me because I can only know myself.
True.
But I feel like so many moments for a lot of streamers get lost in, VODs and stuff because the streamer is always unaware of how exceptional they are. Like, if you have important stuff that is funny, oftentimes you will think it very mundane because you're so used to it. You know what I mean?
That's real as fuck.
It's from my therapist.
Wow, I feel like I've just had a therapy session. Oh my god.
So much of the things that I say are just straight up regurgitated from therapy.
We did make fun of Drake for 3 hours straight. That was pretty fucking fun. That was pretty fun. I'd do that again.
Kind of.
That we gotta move on. We got Dr. Disrespect. New pedophile just dropped. New pedophile just dropped. Let's go, chat. Drop Drake. Dr. Disrespect's on it now.
That guy out of here.
Next pedophile. Bring the next one in.
No more of that guy. He's banned. Could ban Dr. Disrespect from your channel. That'd be really funny.
He's banned on Twitch. The account doesn't exist. I can't ban an account that doesn't exist.
You're so right. Okay, but if he did have an account, you should ban it.
Doc got a weird case. Why is he around?
The more iconic duo, Alphabet Mafia and Therapy. Listen!
Certified gamer boy, certified pedophile!
Imagine if it helped. Imagine.
Do you know what's funny about it, although? They're all like, oh, protect the kids, we don't want trans people near our kids, we gotta protect the kids. Yeah, they're trying to keep them for them fucking selves, right?
It's literally just protecting. Or projecting, not protecting.
It's to keep the kids for themselves.
No, it's straight up projection.
The people who actually... The kids need protecting from those people.
Yes.
Fucking clearly. Look at the last week.
I look at every single week in the entire history of our country, right?
Speaking of Dr. Disrespect, apparently Nick Merckx just got banned on Twitch.
Oh, did he now?
Saying the T-slur.
Why? Oh, wow, crazy. Who would have thought?
Who could have expected that one coming? Am I right or am I fucking right?
I feel like this has happened before. I feel like this exact thing has occurred. Maybe I'm just having deja vu about it, but I feel like Nick Merckx specifically has gotten in trouble in the past.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know. I try not to pay too much attention to the big Twitch.
I just think it's funny.
It is funny. It's definitely funny.
How someone can be so famous and have the worst takes imaginable.
The worst takes imaginable.
When I'm right here.
When I'm right here.
Me and Viv are right here.
We're right here. We have bad takes and we're not pedophiles. So like,
we have good takes and we're not pedophiles. Why would you want to fuck kids when older women are right there?
Damn straight. With plant monsters who can control your mind with the aerosol that projects from their body at all times.
What I'm fucking talking about, dude.
Yeah, like if you had to pick.
There's no choice there. I know what one I'm going for every time.
It's the plant monster, right?
Yeah, no, obviously.
Ah, that's good. Clarifying. It's important. It's important to make sure that your prey knows where to go. I mean, friends.
Prey?
No.
I'll fucking bite you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What I thought.
Seen
I
the
saw a
grandma
pair of
from
women
Brandon.
kissing in public and I pogged IRL. That's so real. That's so fucking
That's
real.
Like, that's straight
That's
up.
my goat.
Guys, I think Viv eats people. No. No. No.
Listen, I don't eat people, I just bite people. There's a fucking difference, right?
Yeah. I eat people. I don't bite people.
You know, here's something real actually. Because I've been streaming for about like 2 years now, right?
Sure.
Like on and off kinda, as like doing the whole VTuber thing.
Mm-hmm.
And as I've noticed, when I first started, I used to basically only talk through head voice, and that would kill my throat.
Oh, yeah.
And I could only ever do like 2-hour streams tops, because my throat would just conk out.
Relatable.
As I've done it longer, I've gotten more comfy, just like talking normally, and I fucking hate my voice.
Yeah.
But people seem to like it, so I've just kind of gone along with it, and it's given me confidence, and now I'm here 10 hours into a stream where I've done nothing but fucking yap.
Personally, I think your voice is lovely.
Hag
First of
maxing
all.
is an infinitely better option than being a pedophile.
It is. I'm like, I don't think those
Like-
are even in the same ballpark. Those are pretty far away from each other in terms of quality of thing to do.
You will always catch me hag maxing. You will never catch me as a pedophile. Hags, hags, hags! Yeah, can you point me in the direction of your local hag?
Hi. Hello.
Asking for a friend.
I'm here.
I'm the friend.
I am Hag. I'm old and spindly.
I'm unfamiliar with hag maxing.
It's like... You
Dude,
played
it's
Baldur's Gate, right, Crazy?
brain rot. Brain rot. Brain rot.
Me when I age.
Hag!
Turn around to check the time. Hear all my bones clink back into place.
I did not bite your spine. Shut up.
I might, though. Spine is good.
Dude,
Spine is
I'm
good.
also level 95. I'm getting through it. This is my, like, break time. We're gonna do roulettes and
haven't
shit after this.
I haven't even started. I told my chat I would wait 2 days to do the MSQ.
I've just been
Y'all
skipping
can
it.
get
I'm
a
gonna be
little
so
ahead
real.
of me. You get a smidge ahead. Yeah,
I'm
but
s-
you don't play it.
Yeah, no, see, like, the thing I go to with 14 MSQ is, like, Avengers Endgame.
Sure.
How, like, that story ended and everyone didn't care anymore, right?
Yeah.
That's how, like, Endwalker was for me. Endwalker ended,
No,
and that
like-
was the story I cared about.
That's valid.
And
I think
now
it's
I'm just
very
here to, like,
possible-
hang out with people and push buttons.
I think it's very possible that the new story will be even more interesting than the last one.
There is, and if
Um,
it does turn out that way, there is the book in the inn.
That's very true. Like, I'm not shitting on you. Don't get it wrong. I
Like,
don't give
if
a
at
shit.
any point I want to go back and, like, catch up, watch cutscenes, New Game Plus, in book, I'm sorted.
There's so many options. The game is really good at that.
YouTube.com.
The story for me is like why I played the game. I like raiding and all that. I like raiding, of course. That's most of what I do. I like all the content in the game, at least a little bit. I have an alt where I'm going through and doing literally everything in the entire game. We have a grand time with her.
Oh my god.
We're doing relic farming right now. It's awful, but
I've
I love
never
it.
gotten, like, a maxed out relic. Maybe I should do that this expansion.
It's fun. Hopefully, it's a little more interesting this expansion.
Part of the
than
reason
last one.
I've really enjoyed doing this show so far is because for ages I've wanted to get back into 14. And
Yeah.
Gay people love Final Fantasy 14.
Gay people love Final Fantasy 14.
And if I can do this show and become friends with a bunch of gay people, I suddenly now have people to play Final Fantasy 14 with.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This show has been not like exclusive 14 creators, but a lot of creators that exist greatly in the 14 space.
Yes.
Right? That's most of who's been on. V and Judgment Siphon, Stardiver.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gay people love Final Fantasy 14.
Because gay people love Final Fantasy 14. We do. We do love Final Fantasy 14. There's so many reasons for that. There's so many reasons. And I think the story is a big part.
I promise you, next week will not be a Final Fantasy creator.
Really?
I promise you.
Got any hints?
It is a certain frog.
Certain frog?
Who's in chat right now? Who would know who I'm talking about? The only person who would know,
I know
is
the
probably
coming
Nick.
from my chat right now.
Nick is probably the only person who would know
back.
the person I'm talking about. The certain frog that I'm talking about.
There it is. I see it.
Yep.
It happened.
Yep.
I'm sure Nick is right, but Demon was what I was expecting to occur.
Are you a frog? I thought you were a hag.
I'm a frog sometimes. Occasionally. Hold on. Hang on. Hold. 10% frog, 40% bee, 50% plant.
Oh dear.
I could just like eat you right now. I could just consume you, just right into my mouth, and then you would be gone forever, and I wouldn't have to put up with this.
What you do with your chat on your time is none of my business.
I didn't think you're doing it to me! I'm the victim here!
Uh-huh. Just like Moog was.
Just like Moog. Just like Moog.
Vormers? Oh wait. Dude, I only learned what Vor was a couple months ago. Is that crazy?
There.
Oh, you're transparent too.
Oh, I'm not trans. Oh, because I'm green.
Yeah.
That's fine. I can be a transparent frog. Ghost frog! I can also do this. Which
And
is
I'm dead.
even better.
I'm
So
alive!
yeah, I'm a frog sometimes. I'm a frog occasionally. Every once in a while.
Are you Vormaxing?
Am I Vormaxing?
Are you Vormaxing?
God. Everyone says it's Vor. It's not Vor. I'm literally just sustaining myself. It's not that complicated.
Are you Vormaxing right now?
I'm not Vormaxing! I'm just seeing people!
Vormaxing?
I'm sorry, it appears like a... Vormaxing.
Chat, who up Vormaxing right now?
I'm Vormaxing.
Let's go!
I guess that's what it is.
Listen, I may have only learned what it is a month ago, but like, I'm just saying, right? I'm not gonna continue my point because I would get bullied for it.
I just eat people. It's not that serious. Just because it looks like a fetish and tastes like a fetish and acts like a fetish doesn't mean it's a
potentially is a fetish.
No!
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Just eat people. It's that triple. That's a no! It's not a fetish. I'm not a bottom. I'm not a B. Just have it all laid out. Make sure everyone knows.
Would you rather it not be a fetish, or would you rather be a bottom? I'm just putting it out there. Someone sounds like they're getting owned. I'm not owned. I'm not owned. That's you right now.
I'm getting no. I'm the winner here. I'm the. Listen, I could just kill you again. I could. Then what?
I could kill you. I could kill you. I could literally kill you.
No one brought up being a bottom, then you were about to.
I could literally kill you right now.
No, please. I'm just a baby. I've never done
Where's she
anything
gone?
wrong in my whole life.
Where'd she go?
I've been murdered. I got kicked off the show. I got kicked off the show for eating people.
All right. I have one last question, and then chat. You can bully to your heart's content.
God.
So we've had your definitely, oh yeah, I'm not straight moment.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, what should have been like the oh fuck, this is a thing, and wasn't.
Oh, there's probably a really easy answer for that, but I have to think on it.
I got time. I'll wait.
I feel like it has. Once again, we're at the like. It probably has to do with League of Legends. Okay. All right. I got one for you.
Okay.
I got something. I got something. Perhaps a little.
Your mouse is on the screen.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it is. I tapped back over to.
I just noticed that. I was like,
Yeah.
there's a mouse on your head.
It's on my head. Get it away. So, in League of Legends, right?
Right. I've never played
got
it,
two
but
teams of 5.
right.
You got 2 teams of 5, right?
Yep.
One of the like 3 lanes that you can go into is called bottom lane.
Oh, just like you.
Right. And the name might have something to do with it, but I don't think so. Most of the thing that I'm referring to is the fact that the people in bottom lane, that's where you send your group of 2. You send 2 people down to bottom lane, you get your carry and your support. They both go down there. And they 2v2 each other, right? And I've always thought that kind of dynamic was like weirdly hot. Does that make any
Explain.
sense? Yeah.
Explain.
Like
I don't get it.
gotta-
I haven't played. I've never played League.
You gotta send your group of 2. They gotta coordinate really well against the other group of 2, who also have to coordinate perfectly. And very often they fucking hate each other because it's League of Legends, right?
Everyone fucking hates each other in League of
everyone
Legends,
fucking
from what I'm
hates each
aware.
When you're playing carry or whatever. You go bot lane with your support. You're like, ugh, my support's taking all my kills. That baka. And then and then like, you know, if you start getting really ahead, if your support's playing like crazy, and you're like, you're like, oh my god, I was wrong about them. They're
Never say that again.
no, you can't stop me. I have too much power. What are you gonna do? Huh? How will you stop me? I don't know. I always thought the 2v2 little aspect in the bot lane, I thought that was like kind of romantic.
Are you asking me to bot lane with you?
No, I'm never playing League of Legends ever again.
Okay, thank fuck. Oh my god. Woo. Dodged the
Never
bullet with
gonna
that one, chat.
And I played that shit for 9 years. For 9 straight years.
Dodged the fattest bullet of my life there. Almost had to play League.
No, you wouldn't. If anyone ever asks you to play League, remember that you have your own self-worth and control over your body, and you can decline. You can say no. They can't make you do anything. Especially not play League of Legends.
I will never play League of Legends.
Good. That's a hill that you should be comfortable dying on. Even if you watch Arcane and it's really good.
I'm gonna play the fighting game. I've not played Arcane.
Yeah,
I've not watched
oh,
Arcane,
God.
but I'm gonna play the fighting game.
I'm so excited for the fighting game. If
But
we're
that's
talking
just because I
about
like fighting games.
an upcoming release that I'm excited for that isn't Dawn Trail, 2XKO.
Project L. I'm not calling it 2XKO.
Yeah, no,
that name is dog shit.
It's so terrible. Project L is a solid name. Project
Yeah.
L is fine. Like, I know that's the generic, like, title of game that
But
has
like,
not
it was
gotten
fine.
the title
It was
yet.
good.
It was fine! It was good! It's way better than 2XKO. It's way better than 2XKO. League of Fighters is right there. It is. You could have taken it. You could have just used that. Or, like, there were so many, like, League terms that would have been so good for it. Team fight. I like that's already a game, Teamfight Tactics, but like League. Okay. Also that game, Project L, has that same dynamic.
Are you saying you want to play Project L with me?
I'll play Project L with you, absolutely. I don't know if there's like, if they said there was going to be like a...
Dude, imagine if it's like Dragon Ball Fighters raids and mid-combo I can just throw you to the wolves. Sink or swim, bitch.
Okay, I do my combo, and then in the middle of my combo, I tag out to you, and I say, okay, you do the combo now.
I block a block string, guard cancel into you. Sink or swim.
That sounds awesome. That sounds super cool.
Because that's what you could do in the raid mode for Dragon Ball Fighters.
Aren't they doing something like that for Guilty Gear also?
I have no idea, but I know they did it for Dragon Ball Fighters, and that's the game that got me into fighting games, and I love that game so much.
I do too, even with its shitty ass netcode and
it got rollback. The rollback patch broke the game.
Yep. I was really excited for it. I was getting back into it in preparation for it, and then
I couldn't play. I did a tournament in the rollback beta.
Ah, so fucking sad. I don't know what they added to Strive. They said a long time ago they were gonna add like a 2v2 thing, and they something is happening with it. I haven't played Guilty Gear in a hot minute though. I'm like not.
They fixed the rollback.
Definitely not since.
That's hot. They fixed the rollback. That's so
oh,
sexy.
They fixed the rollback. That's awesome.
That's so hot.
They fixed all the other things that the rollback patch broke. Can I use Broly Super again without it tearing the screen in half? Yeah.
No, yeah, they did. They fixed the base. They basically fixed everything that broke because of it.
Oh, gotcha. Cool. Neat. That's awesome. I'm glad. If only I didn't have 11-5 other fighting games that I wanted to play all the time, and don't play anyway. I still haven't played Under Night 2.
I haven't played Under Night 2. I haven't played Tekken since Eddie dropped. I want to get back into Tekken because it's fucking sick.
I haven't played Tekken like ever. Tekken's one of the fighting games that I just have not gotten into. Not on purpose. Not
I could get you into
Tekken. I'm
Tekken.
avoiding it or anything. I'd play Tekken.
I could get you into Tekken.
I'd for sure play Tekken.
We could make that happen.
I play like every other fighting game. Play the shit out of Street Fighter.
I played the shit out of Street Fighter and then my fight stick broke.
No! Tragic.
On the bus back home from a local, the little USB connector got bent. The metal on it got bent, and I can't fix it.
God. Yeah. What stick do you play on?
I don't even know. I think it's just Sanwa buttons on like a generic stick.
All right.
I got it for
if
Amazon.
You got grandma buttons on it. It's solid though.
Yeah.
That's good.
I got it for Amazon for like $60.
We haven't even got into fighting game controllers. This is terrible.
I want to try a hitbox, but also they're really expensive.
Yeah, my friend plays on one, and apparently it helps him a lot with the hand pain that he gets when he plays. So,
the way I hold my controller, the way I hold, like, because the only game I played on stick was Street Fighter. Everything else I was on like a normal controller.
Sure.
Are fighting games a sign of being gay? Yes.
Yes. Yes. You play Guilty Gear?
Yeah, I played the fuck out of Guilty Gear Strive when it first came out.
God bless.
I played Milia in Season 1, and that was like the worst time to play Milia, but I loved that game.
Yeah, because she was fucking garbage on launch.
Yeah, but I still got to like floor 10.
I played Launch May, and my ass got the Celestial spamming Dolphin.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I haven't played Strive since launch. I want to get back into it, but it seems like they've changed a lot, and it's really difficult now.
They have. It's a lot better.
I would have to relearn the whole game, basically.
Yeah, there's a whole new system with, like, managing your burst gauge.
I would have to show you how I hold my controller to play Tekken one day. It's very
Tekken on
cursed.
Stick is wild. Tekken on Stick is a fucking experience.
Yeah, but the way I hold my my PS5 controller to play Tekken, I'd have to show you for you to believe it.
Oh, you played Tekken on PS5?
No, I played on PC.
Or with a PS5 controller.
Yeah, I have the controller there, right? Because I have the PS5, and
sure.
like I may as well use it for games on PC that need a controller.
Totally. I'm too in love with the PS4 controller to use my PS5 controller for.
I did use the PS4 controller for the longest time, despite it having micro USB. And then in 2020, when I bought a PS5, I gave the PS4 to my boyfriend at the time, and that was the biggest mistake I ever made.
Tragic. That's so sad. I don't even know where my PS4 is though. I can't even
And
talk.
yeah, like very shortly after it ended, and I never got the PS4 back.
That's so tragic.
I even built him a PC.
And he still took your PS4?
He bought the parts for it. I just built
God.
it. Yeah, that's why you should get trans people around, like date trans people, get them to build the PC for you, and then just like get rid of them.
Bump their ass, yeah.
That's basically what happened to me
That's horrible. I'm very sorry.
in Project L. You share burst? No.
That's. I think you mean I use burst.
I think you mean I'm gonna use the burst and then tag into you and say sink or swim.
Figure it out. What
Good
if
luck.
I just win? What if I just win neutral?
Good luck.
I'll just do it.
I believe.
Immediately tags you back in.
First engagement immediately tags.
It's a hard tag, hard tag, hard tag, hard tag. That's the start. I wonder if hard tag has invuln.
Literally
in
round
Project
start
L?
every single time backdash hard tag. That's
You're
what
a
I'm
Marvel
gonna do.
player, I see. Yeah.
Every single time. If we play Project L together, backdash tag. That's all I'm doing.
Backdash tag. Well, you know if they're gonna do that, they're gonna start with like fucking Darius moving forward combo starter or whatever.
I
the fuck
don't
the
know
move is,
any of
you
the
know?
moves in that game.
I
I'm
don't
gonna be so
either,
real.
but I
The
guarantee
only
you there is.
reason I did like I have round start backdash as a habit. Dragon Ball
Dragon Ball?
Fighters.
Yeah.
And how people would just spam heavy at the start of round. Because Goku's standing heavy kick was like ridiculous.
I mean, also, like UI or not UI, SSJ Goku 2L,
2M.
2M. Yeah. People just literally mash that at round start.
Yeah, and if you backdash it whiffs.
Do you remember that little bit of time? It wasn't a little bit of time. It was a while. That they nerfed the shit out of that move.
And it was the forbidden starter.
Literally the worst button in the entire game.
And everyone
like,
referred to it
overtime.
as the forbidden
Yeah.
starter.
Because if you ever got hit with that low, you felt so dumb.
Yeah, because
You
they
felt
gave it like
so
4 extra frames or some shit.
It's like a 21 frame startup or something for like a very average low.
And then the rollback patch came and they restored it.
It was a little before that, if I recall correctly. But yeah, it did get back.
A Chinese player on Reddit is playing the Elden Ring DLC and understands the jokes like Fortnite, but is stuck on Time to Edge. I like how when Elden Ring first came out, we had Fortnite, and then it was you don't have the right in front of locked doors. And then the DLC came out, and it was I want to go home and then Edge.
And then Edge, yep.
And now, like, at the very end of the DLC, it's become Mist or Beast.
I haven't seen that one. That's really good.
You just walk around, you see a message, it's like, oh, what's it gonna say? Mist or Beast? Mist or Beast?
I mean, we've had, you know, Trifinger Butthole forever.
Yeah, Trifinger Butthole,
beginning
Rump
of time.
Ahead.
Yep, amazing chest ahead.
Rump
Before
Ahead
the
was like the
P-Line
number
fight,
one in
yeah.
Elden Ring for ages.
Rump ahead is pretty good. Rump ahead is real solid.
Try Rump.
Try Rump.
We've come full circle.
Try Tongue Butthole.
Yeah. And obviously, because Elden Ring is about the fingers, it's Trifinger
Yeah.
Rump.
Yep.
And then there's also my favorite one from Elden Ring is whenever there's like an animal, like a turtle or even a dragon, someone just puts a
wonderful
message
dog.
that just says
Yeah.
dog.
Dog.
No like build up or anything, just dog.
I don't know if it's like a more widely known thing, but in my little friend group, everyone calls the turtle pote the church dog,
Yeah, dog.
and I wonder if anyone else would know what I was talking about if I said the Elden Ring church dog.
I think weird is if you do dog 4 times or if you go likely dog, might be dog. No, you just do dog.
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 Dog. It's good. It's a good community when it wants to be. When you're not on Soul's Twitter, Soul's
I
is
mean,
awesome.
you have the fucking shitters, but they would also hate Miyazaki because he uses summons and mimic tier 2. It's like, bro, he put them in the game for himself, so I'm gonna use them.
I'm really excited to use summons this time. I did it in my first playthrough. My ass beat Melania with no summons, and I did it, and I've done my time, and I'm never doing it again.
See, my time was doing a Soul level 1.
You did, yeah.
And I finished
Soul
that.
level 1 Elden Ring.
I didn't want to
do that.
I want to do that.
Can you start at 1?
You can.
Another?
Wretch.
One of the Wretch lets you start at 1? Gotcha.
I very much want to do that. However, I would need some insane incentive to do that shit. And also, the DLC would literally be impossible because of the frame drops on the final boss.
Elden Ring, Soul level 1, all bosses are in 1.
I'm not doing all 165 bosses.
All
Fuck off with that.
All
All 165, yeah?
You are going to fight 8 Great Tree Sentinels, and you are going to like it.
I'm going to kill myself.
What, you don't want to deal with God, what's that fucking the statue cat that breathes fire?
Oh yeah, what, 17 times?
Yeah.
Oh, what, Black Knife Assassin 4 times? Putrid Tree
Crystallium?
Spirit 7 times?
Listen, Putrid Tree Spirit goes so hard. I like that fight so much. I don't understand why they use it so often, but I think it's so good.
Fucking, how many fucking Falling Star Beasts are there? There's like 8.
8, 7,
18 Erdtree. Erdtree Avatar is not bad the moment you realize it is Asylum Demon.
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
Bar for
the
bar,
only thing
it's
that's
Asylum
different is
Demon.
that one attack that you can just get on Torrent and run around in a circle.
The only difference is the one attack that spawns the laser beams.
Yeah.
But its
and then you get to the
model
rotting
is
one, and the
Asylum
rotting ones
Demon.
are all different. But no, they play exactly the same.
Even the rotted ones play the same as Asylum Demon. They just have Scarlet
splashes.
Rot sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, the worm guy? Oh.
I love the worm
The
guy.
tree spirits?
I
oh.
love him. Ulcerated tree spirit, my beloved.
Ulcerated, putrid, same shit, right?
Mm-hmm. And, you know,
Dude, there is a new physic tier.
That are just reskins of.
There's a new physic tier in the DLC that you get from killing one of the giant furnace people.
Oh yeah.
It adds Sekiro parry.
Oh, that's so cool.
I haven't played
That's
Sekiro,
really thing. I haven't either. Totally missed that one.
but I want to. I have played parts of it. I played a little bit of it, but then it never stuck because I got busy with other stuff.
For sure. It'll happen one day. I think I need another Elden Ring playthrough first.
Right now I am done with Souls for a little bit. Maybe if I ever get
Just played it again.
if I ever am able to upgrade my PC, I want to do another Elden Ring run where the frame rate is actually stable the whole way through.
Playable, yeah.
Because God, it sucks on PC.
Yeah, it's. Recently, I've been streaming on TikTok a lot because that's where a lot of my audience is.
I wish I knew how to like stream and grow on TikTok and that.
It sucks. Streaming on it is terrible.
You gotta teach
Really
me
not.
one day.
I'll teach you.
Teach me how to be a professional content creator like you.
Professional like me.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what I would call myself, but yeah. I'll tell you my secrets. I don't have very many.
Can't share them. You can't say them now though, because chat will steal them.
Okay. I'll tell the most important one. The way I got like my initial following relatively quickly.
Okay.
Simply get like a really random, insane motivational burst for about 5 straight months. And post a video like every single day for that period of time.
See, like I just repost clips, and I don't have enough clips to post a clip every day.
Yeah, I tried to do that for a little bit too. It's hard. It's
TikTok
really rough.
people hate VTubers. YouTube Shorts. Have I ever shown you my YouTube Shorts comments, chat?
I get some awful comments on YouTube Shorts.
I
It's a really bad one.
get like one comment on like for every 3 videos I upload. I get one comment, and it's always hateful. Always hateful.
I get a couple cool ones. I often get people telling me I said something wrong, which is often they're right. I like presented info incorrectly. I'm like, thank you for the correction. You're the best. Sometimes, sometimes they're just terrible and mean. And
I did
awful
show
and
that one guy. I did tweet that one guy the other day.
I saw the guy you quote. That's
the most recent one that I've seen. Let's check. Let me go on YouTube right now.
I've gotten similar ones. Most of the time, TikTok is pretty nice to me. TikTok in general has been pretty nice. I get a couple hate comments every once in a while. YouTube Short
get a lot on,
is where the meanness comes from. But they're not that bad. I've never gotten
a lot on TikTok. People normally don't comment; they'll just like stuff and move on.
I've never gotten like a death threat or anything, you know. But I also frame a lot of my videos like, here are my 3 least favorite dungeon bosses in 14. Do you have any?
Yeah.
That's a lot of comment traction. Right. People really hate 30 ads.
I don't know how to make those, like, actual TikTok videos, so I just upload fucking clips.
Trust me. I get it. It's really hard. Coming up with ideas is really hard. And then once you have the ideas, executing on them is even harder. And keeping up with that, like, meaningfully over a long period of time it's really, like, really difficult.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, all of my comments on YouTube Shorts are either saying, that's what you get for being a VTuber, or transphobia.
Yeah. The second one, I can imagine. What does the first one mean? What does that mean?
They just said I had a skill. That's what you get for being a VTuber and skill issue. That's the comment.
Okay, man.
Okay,
what are
dude.
you trying to say? What are you trying to?
Okay, dude.
Okay.
To be fair, the TikTok I uploaded the other day of like my first attempt on the final boss of Elden Ring DLC, it did good for me.
Awesome. Love that.
It's great because it's such a short clip. It's me ending the cutscene and getting one shot.
I mean,
great first attempt, right? I must say. Masterful gambit.
Souls players eat that shit up. Souls players love watching people being bad at Souls. Not being bad at Souls, but
they just mad because they ain't a 2D bad bitch. Real.
Big facts. Big facts.
And wait until they find out I'm a bad bitch in real life too.
Holy shit, they'll lose it.
I wish I was.
They'll go crazy.
I wish I was. I post a picture on Twitter like once every 3 months for attention because I'm like, I feel good today. I have one picture every 3 months and I'll be like, I look good today. I'm gonna tweet that and I'll see if people give me attention.
I don't think I've had a face reveal. Not on purpose, at least.
You could face reveal to me and me alone. And I'll face reveal to you and you alone.
There's a couple people who are like regulars in my chat that have seen my face for various reasons, but it's not. I don't like go out of my way to hide my face, but I don't really like show it too often.
What if we face reveal to each other? What then?
Face reveal right now? I don't know.
I'm not gonna do it on stream. I'll just like send you a DM or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, like it sounded like this is one of those things that I don't have a particularly strong opinion on. Like, if you're comfy with it, I don't give whatever.
I don't give a fuck. Alright, chat, do you wanna play? Should we play some 14?
Is it time?
I think it's time. Thank you for answering all my random questions and stuff.
Yeah, I'll if
being
you have
goofy
more while we're playing 14, I'll answer those too.
Chat, if you don't follow Viv, follow
wow.
Viv.
Someone did just follow me. Scared the shit
That's
out of
sick.
me.
That's yeah. And if you don't follow me, you shouldn't. I'm cringe.
Yes, thank you.
Or maybe you should follow me.
Am I not? I'm not following you. I'm so sorry.
Are you not?
I'm not.
Fake fan.
Apparently. I swear to God, I like follow people and then Twitch just like declines.
You followed me on Twitter like forever ago, apparently because you found me through my tweets.
Yeah. I found you through your tweets because I was friends with Lom, and Lom interacts with your tweets. And so they show up on my timeline.
Dude,
I'm like,
Lom, dude, the other night I found the picture of when we cleared Root of Nightmares Day 1 and we all had our emblems on in orbit and it was like me and you as like the top DPS. I found that picture last night.
cleared Rude and Nightmares Day 1. Oh, you were in Lom's group. That makes so much sense.
No, Lom was in my group.
Okay, yep.
Don't get it twisted.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's how, and then everyone in that group for like a month after would call me Gorgon Ramsey.
Gorgon, yeah.
Because I would, see, the thing is, like, I don't care if you fuck up a mechanic and, like, you own up to it. You're like, sorry guys, I fucked up. I'm like, yeah, whatever, who cares, right?
Of course.
But if you, like, fuck up a mechanic that, like, wipes us, and then you go, oh, it wasn't my fault, when I very clearly saw it was your fault, I'm gonna be like, yo, hold up a second, you're lying to me here.
That's rating in any game, I think.
Yeah, that's how I get in 14 too, and WoW.
Yeah, the Gorgon Ramsey video, I made...
Did you? That's awesome.
Yeah, that was me. Because Lon sent me the clip and was like, this is funny. And I said, it is funny, let me put it over it. And I did.
I didn't know you played D2.
Lom got me into it, actually.
Fuck yeah.
Into it from... So I played, like, maybe 80 hours in the last, like, 2 weeks of Season of the Seraph.
I don't know why my Discord, like, PNG guy is there. Why are you there, sir?
For talking yellow reasons. So people can converse with you. I haven't, like, looked at my character. I probably should. There's a graphics update or something, I'm told.
Yes. I have updated my stream title.
Oh my god, her eyeballs. Oh my lord. She looks like a real person. What the hell?
Dude, the main thing that I noticed was the horn texture on my aura.
Man, this game looks way better.
This game looks great now, right?
Yeah. No, I just win and I